Look like we live already.
Ladies and gentlemen, 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 talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. We are what? We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. What? We are bringing the comics elite to you, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we bringing the comics elite to you? Because Phil has assembled the who's who. DJ Big Phil, supposed to respect my boy's name. He has assembled the who's who to find where is T'Challa. You saw it. Where's T'Challa? Are you out there not paying child support? You in Wakanda? Are you some outer world planet? Are you in the afterlife? Where is T'Challa? Now you're probably talking about what you mean. Where's T'Challa? He's right there. No, we are not talking about Black Panther per se, but we are talking about the origin of T'Challa, aka Fantastic Four 52. Now, the origin, us and in this culture, we need to, in order to know who you are, in order to know where you're going, you got to look in the past. How is it that there's no finding 52? What's going on? What we got to find it? So Phil said, you know what? I'm not gonna wait for some random person. I'm gonna do it, man. As a filmmaker, as a collector, as you know what? I don't even like calling the man a collector. As a curator, he is assembling the who's who to go out to these different establishments and go and eventually find out not only where is Finding 52, but what happened. And on his way, he will be making stops at some of our favorites, showing their collectibles and highlighting their collectibles. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the one and only DJ Big Phil.
Thank you. Thank you. I just
So
want to say,
you got us here. Talk to the people. You got us here. You got us all excited. Finding 52 Kickstarter. I'm gonna put the link in the chat while Phil's talking. But talk to the people. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
I am no stranger to this channel, obviously, because I'm on here every Wednesday and other days. But first and foremost, I want to thank the community for what they've done so far, and trying to get this, because this is our film. This is a film for the culture. This is our film. Unfortunately, we're not even halfway there, and we have less than a week left. So that part's a little concerning, but I'm not stressing it. I'm not sweating it. God makes miracles and he makes things happen. It's going to happen the way that it's supposed to happen, but it does need to happen. If you're a fan of BCL, you already are familiar with T'Challa, the Black Panther. So there's literally no reason for me to go into this long historical dissertation as into why this is important, but I will anyway. He is the most arguably the most iconic Black character in comics, possibly in just all of pop culture at this particular point in time. And those of you who know me, I am a historian of the culture, a collector of original art, as well as comics, et cetera, et cetera. And in my travels, when I've gone about trying to find all these different pages for collections in Black in all these different cities, what has eluded me was that there weren't any pages to Fantastic Four 52, which is the origin of the Black Panther. We can't find those particular pages. We don't know where they are. And, we are on a mission to seek those out and find them. Just to give you a little bit of insight, in Collections in Black in Orlando, we had a page from 53, and I believe I had the oldest known Black Panther page and the oldest known published Black Panther page in existence. And it was an honor to have that in Collections in Black. But then the question came, well, where are these pages from 52? I know or I have access to the biggest collectors, the biggest artists, the biggest names in this particular culture, in this field, and nobody has any definitive answers per se. There's been some whispers behind the curtain, and I'm going out and be seeking those clues, but I need to help from the community to be able to do that. And to do that, that's going to take a lot of money because it's going to take traveling and things of that particular nature. But to put it into perspective, Tales of Suspense, first appearance of Iron Man, splash page just sold for what? Was it almost like $4 million on Heritage this past week?
Wow.
That's one page. And there's no pages from Fantastic 452. I can imagine, just what that price tag will be for that particular page, what that's worth.
Paul will have to literally mortgage his house.
And the thing is, it's not even. What'd you say, Chocolate?
I said Paul would have to mortgage his house and literally liquidate 401ks because between you, him, and Kaz and the elites just to get their hands on that page. Oh my gosh!
I don't. And for me, I just want to know that it's history. It's important that we document history. It's important that we have these things. If we don't know where it is, we can't find, or it doesn't exist anymore, then we kind of need to know that. It's just important that we document this. This is fine art to us. When the Black Panther movie came out, we saw the cultural relevance, just the experience that it created for individuals. This is another reason why it's important to find these particular pages. The pilot episode is what the Kickstarter is all about. And we need people to spread the word. We need people to open up their wallets also. We need to make this happen. I mean, my thing is with this particular piece, I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm doing all the bells and whistles for this. This is, we trying to get an Emmy or something off of this one. Like we're going crazy with this one. I don't halfway do anything, but this one I'm really going hard with.
Okay. So staying true to who you are, right? So there's been a lot of Phil quotes that we use in this culture where you gotta get the history right. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
It's not 10 minutes, so I can't say what I want to say, but don't be a bitch. Now, I mean, there's a few of what I call Phil-isms. That's what it is. Phil-isms. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that Phil said that I literally said this year, he's almost a prophet, where he said, number one, what we need, the community got. That was Phil and Rich. But Phil absolutely said this. He said this at the top of the year, literally at the end of the BCL Con last year, that we are on the precipice of a Black art renaissance across everything. Right? Yes. So when you see our Stephanie Williams about to get, to get that Eisner, I'm speaking it into existence, right? Yeah. Collections in Black, all that we've doing, the Ink Alliance, right? And then we have the different levels of collections. But the last thing that he also said is, because he has an amazing, extensive collection that even makes me go, why do you have this? It's 10 grand in your basement. But he always says, there's no right or wrong way to collect. So much so, we have one of my frontline members, my guy, my boy, Sun Tzu in the house.
Good people.
Before we talk about Sun Tzu, can you tell me the connection between you and Sun Tzu and whatever's there in the war room? Talk about that for the people. And Sun Tzu, of course, you got to talk about that as well. Let's go.
Well, let me say something real quick too. Sun Tzu has been one of the biggest supporters of Collections in Black. Once he got on board, he's went hard. He showed up. There's a lot of people. Like if I start naming people, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna miss out people. Him, Expensive Paper, my man Rico, and others. But Sun Tzu is one of those individuals who's even tried to charge the community by saying things like, okay, you know what? If you put up X amount of dollars, I'm going to throw up an issue of Fantastic 452 to add on top of that, and things of that particular nature, things that most people just aren't going to do. And those are Grail books. And I just want to say to Brother Sun Tzu, man, I really appreciate you for stepping up like that and, and handling that. And, he's also going to be in Finding 52 as well, because his extensive collection and his knowledge, and just as a collector, I would be remiss if I didn't have the brother, in the pilot once it gets funded by Sunday. Sunday's the last day.
Okay. All right.
Let's say. Go ahead.
We're gonna get to that. Sunday's the day. Listen, before today, we're gonna get some subs. We're gonna get some
That's
subs.
right.
Guarantee
Right.
that. My boy Sun Tzu, talk to the people. The leader of the Sun Tzu Warriors. Okay, the one and only. First, see.
I'm sorry.
No.
Stand on him.
No. Paul is not here to spew the hatred. So I will pick up that mantle and I will be your nemesis today, ladies and gentlemen. So before I let Sun Tzu speak, ladies and gentlemen, that shirt that he's wearing has been haunting me since Heroes Con. I walk into the event, and you know, Phil, if you've never met Phil in real life, my wife literally was like, you and Phil need to stay away from each other because y'all two act like y'all know each other your whole lives. Y'all think alike. Y'all just going to cause problems. Phil see me, yo, what up, black man? What up? Oh, my God, chocolate. You out here, Phil, you out here looking, effing it up. I leave, come back. All of a sudden, I see my boy Sun Tzu with the Finding 52. I was like, whoa. And then he goes, oh, yeah, Sun Tzu's the only one who got that shirt. So that shirt has been haunting me for months. Sun Tzu, floor is yours, my man. Floor is yours.
What's up, man? And look, first off, Phil, shout out, bro. I appreciate you getting me this this hot drip.
You're welcome, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Just want to show it off. But no, man, I am grateful to be a part of this whole journey because, you know, I'm a collector, man. I'm gonna do a video soon, kind of breaking out the war room. But if I showed you what was in here, you know, going back to the point about curation and just in general, I'm a fan, and to me, if I'm a fan, I go all in.
Yes, sir.
You know, right beside me is I'm only missing 12 Sanford Green books.
Say that again.
Yeah. I'm missing 12 of them. Yeah, it's a long box and a half of every cover that he's ever done. I'm missing 12 now. And to me, and this is just my opinion, to me, I mean, when you say you down and you say you're a fan, you go all in. I mean, I don't do nothing halfway. Yes, I was always taught to, you know, one of my favorite gospel songs, 99 and a half won't do. So, so just like
now, black man.
So with Phil, when I tell you I'm gonna back you, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna support you. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yes,
and then I'm gonna put every resource that we can muster together to do the same thing, because not only is it, you know, not only is Phil good people, man, he doing Black history work. I can tell you how much when I saw Collections in Black, when I saw the collection and just being in that room with that artwork, I've never been an art guy. I've been a comic book guy. But it was Phil that connected the dot through just watching the show and then seeing it live, connecting the dot between the art component of the comic books I've been loving my whole life. And so, I mean, and then on top of that, having to get a chance to watch the Collections in Black film, that thing blew my mind. Just to watch some of these cats that are out here with, like, you know, the creator of Luke Cage, his granddaughter in the film, you know, showing off original pieces that he just, you know, just between the actual art or even just parts of that brother's collection, just in general. We talk about collectors, that's some real one of. So art is one of. Like, and so as I claim to be, you know, a master collector, those are one ofs. So, you know, we got, if we're in a collecting community specifically, because, you know, like I like to dabble in both the reading community and the collecting community. And the collecting community, I mean, we are charged with wanting to support something that's finding, you know, Black history.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic 452 is Black history, y'all. We know Jack Kirby, you know, we know that. We all know that. But to the point about it being one of the most, you know, iconic, there are children who know Black Panther that don't know that he's even a comic book character. Right. They know him from movies, they know him from toys, they know him from you name the thing, and they see themselves in that character. So why in the world would we not want to support the history component of that book and while we're out here trying to do? So to me, I mean, we the collecting community, we charge with that. I mean, it's a sacred mission. Like, I pick on him like he's Blues Brothers, man. He on a mission from God. Like, like, you know, just out there trying to for real do something that
yes, sir.
that is part of the lexicon of Black history. And we got to start connecting that dot between African American history, because I remember we were at the event, and one of the things I thought was so powerful was, you can look at African art, like I said this to Phil too, but like, the Chinese, you can go to a Chinese historical art event, a museum.
Oh, talk that talk. I see where you're going.
You know what I'm saying? You'll see them statues of them lions, and you know what I'm saying? You'll see the warriors and all those different things. Well, African art, there's a lot of that out there. There's a lot of tribal art. There's a lot of those things. But African American art, stuff that is from us here, comic book art is one of those things. Like, it's one of the first things that we, that looked like us. And even if it had to be through a Jack Kirby and through a Stan Lee, it still got us, those are the things that cracked the door for us to push on through, so we can see our Ace Blades and our, Ray Medias and our, our 615s. We can see ourselves in those, because some of those cats had to pry the door open for us. But I just see it as historical, and I'm just proud to be a part of the journey, y'all. Just straight up. I cannot wait to see it. Like, I want to see it. Like, I can't wait to see it. And watch how this brother goes and does his work. But I'll tell y'all something. For everybody that's on the fence, I want to say this before we start, we keep going. But anybody that's on the fence, understand something important. There are a lot of Kickstarters out there, and I've been preaching Kickstarters even in our shows. And I know people can sometimes get weary about, they may feel uncomfortable with a Kickstarter because they heard the horror stories and all that. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. You look at what you are doing. He's giving you more in the rewards than just, donating to him. Like, I mean, he could have set up a donation, but he giving you something on top of, your pledge, which, I mean, the stuff he's giving you is banging. Like, even if you're just a collector and you don't even really care about the movie, you get something dope from the reward. So don't be on the fence. Like, just go in. Don't hesitate and join us in this quest to do this amazing historical work. This should be streamed on Netflix. This should be streamed on Hulu.
Oh, see, now you put this level. You give away all the secrets. You give away all the secrets.
But I mean, we got to talk to our people straight up. Yeah. And one of the things, I was at Eastgate today, Eastgate Comics, on one of the Alliance joints, and saying the same thing to him, same thing I say to Danny and the brothers from Fourth Wall, is that don't talk about it, be about it. Go out there, and put your support behind them. Do what you're supposed to do. Look, I don't care if it's on. I mean, look, it's going to stream. It's going to do what it's going to do. And that's because when this stuff is blessed, man, it's going to do what it's going to do.
Yes, sir. So
appreciate it. I mean, you know what, brother Zoo, man, you always I've been rocking with you since I first met you, man. It's just been real. You know what I mean? And it's just, I've been preaching about the historical context of this thing and why this is important. And I'm grateful for you and Marwan Williams and everybody else who's been supportive of this. It's not for me. At the end of the day, it's not for me. I mean, I want to see it too. But it's not for me. It's for the culture.
We want to see it. We all gonna see it. Listen. This is gonna get done. We speaking into existence.
I just, at the end of the day, I just want people to really understand that these things take money, and it takes money to do them correctly. The August Wilson Center had, showed me some love, helped me out with, collections in Black, but for the most part, I had already started this thing. And I was already doing, thank God they reimbursed me on some of the flights and stuff, but I was already out there. I was already, it was going to happen regardless, but, with me taking on such a big endeavor, to me, I'll be very honest. To me, it was, once I learned that those pages were missing per se and needed to be found, needed to be brought back home.
Well, hold on, Phil. Sorry, because this is your show. This is your show. I'm just here to curate and navigate the stream. Hold on, because I know where you're going, but I want you to get into your education bag, because
Yes,
the
sir.
beauty of the community, and I'm not just going to leave it to BCL, because we got other podcasters, we got other streamers here. We
Sure.
all educating each other, whether we agree or disagree. We all educating. Tommy is the face of the Power Rangers, but nonetheless, we all educate each other. Y'all saw, and Phil said something the other day, and it hit me, and I almost got a little emotional. Y'all saw me, Chocolate, in real time get learnt on screen. I did. Listen, with me, I got no problem saying I was wrong. I didn't know my ego. Crown Comics #3. We're gonna leave it there. On top of that, the art, original art. Now I got mine, right? But I represent, and I feel that I represent a community that either doesn't really understand original art, didn't know the value, because I will be completely honest. I keep saying it over and over so that people can understand. I could have had hardware number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all on this wall for literally less than $1,000. I had right of refusal.
Right.
I said no. I can go download the print online. Why am I paying for these pages? Because I didn't understand what the significance of that is. Can you feel, and of course, Sun Tzu by proxy, can you explain to people just what original art means and the value of that and the historical nature of original art? Can you talk to people about that real quick, please?
It's one of one.
One of one.
It's one of one. There's only one that exists. Like, for instance, you said I could go get a copy. This is the original of what the copies are made from. This is what the artist actually sat down at his desk, took his pencil, and drew it out. There's only one of these that exists. Some of these haven't even been touched by, hasn't even made it to the inker yet. These are one of one pieces, and especially now with a lot of things being digital and things of that nature, so there's less of that being produced. This is history. This is history. We talk about the original. This is the original. This is what made the comic. This is what made you grab that particular piece, and all of a sudden you want to get it slabbed in a 9/8 and things of that particular nature.
Yep.
It's big. Usually they're like 11 by 17, so they're bigger than the regular page. So you can sit back and you can see all that detail. My mission is to have comic art, even though it's a nuance, to get the same respect as fine art. That is why I'm not the first person to do comic related exhibits and galleries, but I am the very first to do culturally relevant, all original art. There's no facsimiles. There's no prints. There's no copies. You go to some of these other things, if they're sitting there, and it's no disrespect, you'll go somebody.
It is what it is.
That's right. It is what it is.
You go somewhere and they're honoring Kirby or even Cowan or Sam or whoever, you'll see copies. You'll see copies of the artwork. If I can't get the original, I don't want it.
Yep.
I don't want it. Even when you go to your favorite museum, sometimes those paintings on the wall are not the originals.
That is not the Mona Lisa up there.
It's not the Mona Lisa. When you go to Collections in Black and when you see that image on the wall, that's the original. There's no doubt about it. And it's offensive to ask me, oh man, is that dude? Don't ask me that, because it wouldn't be up there if it wasn't.
That's right.
And that is something that I kind of hang my hat on. Just to give you a story, and it's well documented. If you look at OAX Collections in Black, all access is on YouTube. I believe it's episode 1 or 2. It's probably maybe 2. There's 1. You see me in Heritage office for Heritage Auction, and I was given a Matt Baker page and the cover to Luke Cage #1 for Collections in Black. What had happened was, and it's well documented, these things happen, but by the time we got back to do the first Collections in Black, and it was so close to the time, and they were figuring out the insurance, and there was some miscommunication. So I wound up not getting it. Now the thing was, they said, well, we could just send you a high-res scan of it. And I said, I opted not to have that, even though
how serious you are. You're like, nah, I want the original. No high res.
I need the original, and it wasn't no. Now here's the thing: it wasn't a mishap on my behalf, but I didn't want the integrity of what I was doing. I didn't want to do that, even though it came straight from them who owned it. And then it was also that and the cover to the first appearance of Falcon. They were going to give me that one as well. So that was actually going to be an original collection in black. So I think I'm gonna holler at them. So my next one I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get those in there.
Yep.
But yeah, so the thing is, it's all, original art it's important because you own it. You own it. Nobody else has it. And it's history. You have, and at this particular point, it becomes an artifact.
It's an artifact, man.
Let's go. So stay there for me. So I want you and Sun Tzu.
Yes, sir.
Because we keep talking about history, right? We keep talking about history. I want you and Sun Tzu. And Sun Tzu, I want you to start this conversation, and then Phil end it. Or not end it, but Phil take the ladder. We keep talking about history. I'm going to ask both of you guys a question. Y'all got to answer your own way. Why is history, and I'm going to usurp it and elevate this to a little bit. I'm not even going to say comic history, but why is our history today so important? Because obviously we know that the original art plays a part in the history of how it was made. Phil makes reference to how certain characters on the original art, you'll see that they say, no, make this character black or do this and do that. You can only get these gems on the original art. So Sun Tzu, can you start? Talk to us about why today the history is so important when it comes to our culture and what's going on in this culture right now.
Yeah. So hold on, I need you to make me big. Make me big. So I just want to say. I just want to say.
No, I put my Professor Chocolate hat on, and you try to pull me back into the Negro topic. You know what? I digress, young sir.
Yeah, no, look. So let me ask you a question. So I'm gonna answer that and then piggyback off what Phil just said. So I, learning about original art. So I didn't know, but I knew this. I knew something like this, right? So this is the.
Ooh, what's that, my man?
This is the static negative, the 1 of 1 that made all the rest of the prints for static number 1.
Nice.
And what hit me was why this was important is because this is the one that when they printed it, it printed all the rest of them. And that's what connected that same dot to what Phil just said about, it's the 1 of 1. But here's the issue. And this is no disrespect, man, but people are trying to rewrite our history every day.
Yes, sir.
And, if we're not telling our story, what's going to happen?
Yes, sir.
Is that someone else that doesn't look like us then tries to tell the story.
Right.
And when we, our perspective or how we're connected to it or what it meant to us, it is something different when someone outside of the culture is explaining things in the culture. And the thing is that,
I'm sorry to interrupt you because you're cooking, but please say that again. Please.
Listen, it is something different when they are trying to explain something inside the culture from outside the culture. And they can do it. They can do it, but they'll see it from the surface and they don't understand the depth of these things. And one of the things that I keep thinking about is like, this is so appropriate to have this conversation today because I feel like Black folks have had so much upward mobility. Now, we ain't at the mountaintop yet. We're not there. But we've had enough upward mobility to where we're talking about legacy and fine art and talking about it from this space because this is what we can get a hold of and pass these things to our children and have our legacies connected to it. That tells you that we've come a long way. I keep thinking about, I look around in some of these spaces and I see people with them, a little gray in there and a beard like me that come a long way. I mean, we've come from, a lot of us got testimonies where I take my little, $1.25 to the LCS and looking for a book and they hand me something, not me go and see somebody that looked like me, but they hand me something, and that's how some of us got introduced. But on top of that historical context, we got to remember something very important about books. I was just talking to a third grader who I'm going to give him some Superman books. He likes Superman. But I'm going to introduce him to Icon as we're talking about Superman. But that's a different ministry there. But the thing is that, you know, that he's struggling with reading.
Right.
So a lot of us learn how to read from comic books.
Definitely.
Like, I mean, I wasn't interested in, there's no disrespect to Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but I wasn't interested in that. Like, I just won't. You know, I was more interested in what I saw with, you know, the X-Men and with Spider-Man and stuff. So the thing is that there is a context that is incredibly important for us to be a part of, because if we don't tell the story, someone else gets to tell the story. Let me tell you what I don't. Somebody else goes looking for them 52 pages that don't look like us. That's going to be a travesty. That's going to be a travesty.
Yeah.
And then they put their machines and their, you know, and then they might interview us here or there. They might catch a cat here or there, but they're not coming to that from that that it's something different when it's from you, from us, from your background. Phil will tell you a story in a heartbeat about his connection to that character, that, you know, that
dad with the family and all of that. Yes, sir.
Listen, and there's no way it can be repeated. Like, I mean, and again, don't get me twisted. I'm not saying that someone that doesn't look like me can't be connected to that character. That's not what I'm saying. Not saying that. But what I'm saying is that we have to tell the story. We got to be the first one to tell the story. Like, I don't want to see no milestone documentary done by the dude from Sci-Fi. Like, I want to see that documentary done by, you know what I'm saying? Like, Method Man. Like, I mean, you know, that's the, you know, it just, and I don't want to be selfish, but we get a chance to do something that's ours, especially African American.
Yes, sir.
And we have to. We are required to. So it's the history of it. We got to do. We got to tell the story. So that's
so let me say this. If I could jump on this, you know, the one thing that Sun Tzu said was the key word is requirement. It's a requirement. I think, you know, Black folks, we've got to go back to making sure we do what we're supposed to do. Certain things are a requirement. We can come up with every excuse why we're not going to do a thing, why we this, why we that. And I don't believe in that. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised in a family of greatness where failure wasn't an option. You know, this is what you're charged in doing. What does success look like? Success isn't measured by dollars. It's measured by your legacy and the respect that you have, and everything else comes with that. You know, one of the things that Sun Tzu said so eloquently was talking about the history. My reason for doing Collections in Black in the first place was about getting the history correct. And then also, unfortunately, I was in a group of brothers collectors, and I'm not going to go into the story. It's well documented, where we all got together to do something and we should have documented it, and they didn't want to. And I said, y'all crazy, because if we don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. And it happened. It was one of us who did it, but it still wasn't us. I just don't believe in, I'm so connected to this particular character ever since I was a child, ever since I was a kid. And so for me, it's personal, you know, for me, like even when I had issue, I'm on record where I had issue with the first Black Panther film because of how deeply ingrained I am with the character. There were certain things that I didn't like about it. That didn't take away from the importance of it.
Yep.
But when it comes to history, we can't constantly talk about, oh, they're not getting the story right, or this isn't correct, or this isn't whatever. We'll tell the story. Tell the story. If you're qualified to tell the story, then just because you look like this doesn't mean you qualified to tell the story either. Because there's a lot of us out there with a lot of misinformation. You know, we live in the world. Let me stop. I'm about to go off.
Listen. Hold on. So we're gonna get into it, because respectfully, I definitely wanted to set the stage so that y'all understand the gravitas of why this film needs to be produced, right? It's one thing where it's like, because I'm outside in the field, I see certain things, right? I'm not to say, oh, nobody said nothing bad, but I'm like,
yes, sir.
There was a conversation that myself and Phil had. We have conversation. We converse. Phil's my guy, and I'm literally saying, wait. this conversation is too important for us to just have. We need to share this with individuals. One, because he's spitting bars, right? Two, because I wanted to give the education to the culture. Because like myself, there may not be, like myself, I was ignorant when it came to original art. Two, not everybody has the opportunity to call Phil and be like, yo, teach me. I'm at Heroes Con, and I'm like, I'm looking at this original art, and the dude is like this price. And I'm like, if Phil don't say to buy it, I'm not buying it. I'm not even gonna waste my time. But that's how, no, I'm serious.
Yep.
Like, if I'm literally, there was a point where I'm standing next to Paul, and Paul is bartering with a guy, and Paul looks at me and he goes, what do you think? And he's not me, we already discussed beforehand, the what do you think means, should we call Phil to sign off on this purchase? And I said, no. And I said, no. I said, absolutely not. He gonna look at you and be like, man, if you don't get that poop, no. But there were certain purchases I was like, call Phil. And the minute it gets the stamp of approval, we're purchasing it. But I digress. We have to have that conversation to understand that and to give the knowledge of why, of course, the history is important, but specifically original art and why this film is important and why this Kickstarter is important, right? Because I know the community at large looks at it and goes, "It's no comics. That's not true. There is, but this was that. What is this? Let's understand what this is and why this is." I am tied to a lot of Kickstarters. I've supported a lot of Kickstarters. This is definitely up there with one of the top 3 important Kickstarters.
Yep.
Full stop.
Easy.
And I've supported Cowan and this and that. And this, honestly, this is literally the foundation of how all these comics came to God. Because if there was no original art, you don't got no comics. Full stop. That being said, I want to switch gears just for a little bit because there's no way you're going to have the king, Sun Tzu, literally the king of the milestones, and Phil. And I want to give Phil his flowers again because there's a few people. There's like 3 to 4 people who I call bridge individuals. And you probably like, what you mean bridge individuals? And they give me my flowers. And it's not to say, oh, they gave me my flowers, so I'm gonna give it to them. No, it is what it is. The facts are the facts. If you don't like it, it is what it is. You could be like, nah, Chocolate, you blowing smoke. No, I'm outside in the field. The nigga is him, respectfully, because now we about to get real. My boy Rob Markman, he is the bridge of comics
in hip hop.
Yep. That is my boy. Ride or die, call him right now. Chocolate, what's going on? But that's my boy. Guru. And y'all probably like, who the hell is Guru? Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you, even before I was Chocolate, when I would just go to New York Comic Con, Guru would stop me.
Bro was Chocolate. Hilarious.
No, I mean, it is what it is. But it's what it is. But Guru would stop me. And not he would stop me because I'm with Bulletproof, so he would come and buy stuff. So we built that rapport. And it wasn't until the second time, and I'm like, nigga, you Guru. And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, nah, nigga, you Guru. And he's like, yeah. But he's so dope. He would literally stop me at every New York Comic Con. We literally hit each other up, yo, and we just going through books. And I'm testing his knowledge. I'm like, does he really know? No, he about that life. But if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, y'all just saw that Jay-Z concert that happened in my backyard in the Bronx, right? Yeah, that was Goo. Y'all listen to Reasonable Doubt, right? Yeah, that was Goo. And I said Goo because now we put respect on his name. That was Goo. From top to bottom, production, engineering, the whole shebang.
Yes, sir.
Phil is the part of that echelon. Full stop. Hip hop, badass DJ. I walked into Heroes Con, the collection with my wife, suited and booted, going, okay. Oh, it is what it is. Phil, yes. You know, don't say nothing. Sun Tzu, you were there. Were we not entertained from top to bottom? We had a ball.
Amazing.
Amazing. Listen, and then I want y'all to be very careful because sometimes when we say it, oh, it's ego. Oh, Chocolate think he the king of whatnot. Oh, Sun Tzu think he the king of indies and what? No, it is what it is.
Right.
Your favorite rappers, they go call Phil. Yo, I don't got no DJ. Go call Phil. Yo, Goo.
I was with Smith and Wesson on Friday.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Because then they're gonna be like, nah. Don't say nothing. I just told you, Guru. Listen, it don't get no higher than Jay-Z. Whatever fan you at, Jay-Z, Nas, Rakim, all of that. They call Phil. Yo, I need some engineering. Yo, I need some DJing. But he rocking with us. Boom. And it's not to say that we peasants, but no. Like we're giving the man his flowers. Now, why am I saying all of that? Because we got the comics level. Boom. Then we have the art level. Now you're probably like, what you mean art level? Because I was at Collections in Black. I tell the story, but Sun Tzu's here to pick it up. When I mean pick up the other half. My wife don't know nothing about comics. All she knows is these chocolate checks. She don't know nothing about what I do and whatnot. All she knows is she say, Daddy, I need X. And I literally say, here's a chocolate check that I made. And she go out and do what she do, and the house is taken care of. She was at Collections in Black with Sun Tzu's wife, Stephanie Williams, and a few others. Scott Snyder, all of them. And they are talking on the wall. On the wall is Static, Jack Johnson, T'Challa, you name it. Let's go. You got freaking indies. You got Matt Bakers. You got art, pure art. When I say pure art, I don't want to denigrate the comic art, but literally just art that would be in the MoMA, art that would be in the top museums there. And I walked behind my wife because I'm just like, let me just eavesdrop. My wife don't know nothing. She is holding and having conversation with the comics elite. Do you understand that to create an environment where someone like my wife, who don't know nothing about this, who is normally just felt comfortable where she's like, let me talk amongst the comic elite, Stephanie Williams, Scott Snyder, Sun Tzu. And I say that because Sun Tzu's wife knows comics. Do you understand the level of care and detail that you have to create that environment? My wife and I, we're looking at figures of Nubia. We're looking at figures of this, actual tickets of movies that he, and I'm like, this is not just a comic thing. This is a walking. Honestly, I was saying this to Paul the other day. Collections in Black is a nice name. He's a traveling museum.
Yes,
straight up and down. That is literally what it is.
It's a museum.
Traveling museum. When he's done, he's probably going to have a building in Pittsburgh with everything there, like how we have the Schomburg in New York City. That is what it is. It is a traveling museum that covers the whole zeitgeist of our culture and this thing that we do when it comes to comics.
Chocolate,
that is why this is important.
Tag me in.
Tag in. Still don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
He tagged me in like we the Road Warriors. Just tag in.
Yeah,
so check this out.
You were there with the beautiful queen.
He sure was. Look, let me tell you. When I tell you, one of the most powerful parts. In fact, he said this before, but I don't think people understand. He could have charged $50, $100, and that might have not have been enough. So there were people coming from just the community walking, was just coming in there, and we got a chance to talk to a young lady who didn't know nothing about comic books.
On the fashion show?
Yep.
Yep.
She was in there, and she was just enthralled by what she was looking at. So we were sitting there explaining to her what things were, and it was blowing her mind that there was, Black comic books of a certain age. Because if you think about it, if you don't know anything about Black, that you don't even, the thing Black comic book doesn't even register, then you have no idea some of those books were made a long time ago. So then you don't have the history part of it. So you don't know all of that connected to it. That was blowing their minds. Like it was blowing their minds. They were like, I cannot believe. And they were like, are y'all over at the convention? We like, yeah, we at the convention too. But like what you're looking at here is a subset of the historical context of why this is literature, not just comic books. And the thing is that when people hear comic books, they go to capes immediately. They start thinking about capes. They go capes and children. And that's not, you can put a pie chart together and see that the cape side and the children's side ain't but 30%.
Yes, sir.
You got all this stuff. You got horror. You got all these. You got this. Everything they see on Hulu and the stuff that they see on Netflix and whatever else. Most of that stuff was not even, if it wasn't directly inspired, it was partially inspired by somebody reading Monarch or Genius or some of this other stuff that's
Umbrella
out there.
Academy, all of that.
That's it, all of that. So when they were connecting those dots to that comic book isn't just for a kid and it's just not a superhero in a cape. Boy, it was blowing their mind. And that's why that museum, the traveling museum, because Chocolate, that's exactly what it is. It is a traveling museum that should have its own section in the Smithsonian and African American History Museum, right along with Brother Man. Like Brother Man, his original art, shout out Dawood, his stuff is sitting in there. Right. And that's exactly what was happening. Jay Solo was there. We were talking to that young lady. She was blown away. And she was blown away by the passion that we had in speaking about it. And she just, every person she talked to was like, they weren't just me, it wasn't just Jay Solo, it wasn't just Chuck, it was everybody she talked to was so willing to share this information about what she was looking at. And that's what this whole thing is about. It's like the each one teach one thing. I mean, they're just hitting folks with the fact that this is literature. This is literature. Just like your Maya Angelou, just like your Nina Simone, just like all these folks.
I'm gonna get you in here, Phil.
Just that's what it is, man. So
listen, I know Phil been trying to. I'm like, listen, no. You sit back and you take these flowers. But before we segue into the goodies, because like I said, you can't.
I'm gonna give you something real quick. I'm gonna be super quiet. I'm just gonna say,
Phil, get that floor.
I done got a couple texts from people that listening and watching, and people in the background being quiet watching. I appreciate them, man. It's a testament, man. And it's a humbling experience.
You deserve it.
Listen, Sunday is the last day, and I need for us. Listen, Black folks.
I got no. Let me do my job. Let me do my job. Don't say nothing. Let me do my job. Now, before we segue into what we call the danger zone, because listen, y'all don't understand. Y'all know I can sell water to a well. Y'all know Sebastian can sell water to a well, but let's not sleep. My boy Sun Tzu is out here. Let's not sleep. But before we do that, because we're about to hit the fun zone, because we got to talk about the Black Panther. Because at the end of the day, the whole idea, we're not just trying to find all the original art. No, we're trying to find the original art for the character. So I want to drop some Black Panther facts for y'all. Literally, just quick Black Panther facts on y'all, right? And I know you know, but this is just stay with me. So he was the first mainstream Black superhero, debuted in 1966, years before any prominent Black superhero was ever announced. Now, we're talking about mainstream. We know Indy may have had it, but Phil will absolutely take the floor and, as he says, get the history right. We just got a few things we're going to talk about. He changed the image of Black hero. How do you say that? Because before Black Panther, Black characters in comics were rarely depicted with power, wealth, intelligence, and dignity. T'Challa, however, broke that mold. He was a brilliant investor, one of Marvel's smartest minds, an amazingly skilled fighter, while also being a respected world leader. Keep in mind, this is where you got Dr. Doom. You literally have Fantastic Four, Reed Richards, Tony Stark. He is up there. Now, he reimagined. I know. Listen, I'm out here moving. I'm tired. But he reimagined Africa. That, to me, is a big deal. Now, keep in mind, you got Don McGregor, and Sun Tzu said this earlier, we got people on the other side that may not have this melanin, but they absolutely put pen to pavement to make sure that this happened as well. We're not going to forget that. Shout out my boy Shane. Listen, we're going to get into some fun stuff. We're going to get into some fun stuff. Trust me. But Wakanda presented Africa as the most technologically advanced nation on earth. Phil is in tech, and I'm not saying it to be disrespectful. However, I do tech. Sun Tzu does tech for the whole state. We live and breathe this. They made an African nation the most technologically advanced nation on earth. Uncolonized, wealthy, independent, and proud of its traditions. Come on now. Now, last two, and we're going to get to the fun stuff. Representation. As Sun Tzu was referring to the young lady who was like, you guys are so enthusiastic. As Phil has many times talked about the fact that this comic book, him and his brother, was out here reading these comic books and all of that, people who look like him. Seeing a Black superhero lead one of the biggest comic franchises inspired a generation of not only readers, artists, writers, filmmakers, scientists, and children. Why do I say that? Stephanie Williams is nominated for an Eisner as the best writer. You know who won it before her? Dwayne McDuffie. You know what Dwayne McDuffie's claim to fame is? A lot of people say, oh, Static, Back to the Future. Yeah, he helped on that. Oh, Ben 10, all these cartoon shows. That was nice. He was a certified genius. I'm talking about brilliant IQ up there with the Neil deGrasse Tyson's genius. Come on now. And then last but not least, he balanced tradition and innovation. T'Challa embodied the idea that you don't have to choose between honoring your heritage and embracing the future. He simultaneously held the title of king, warrior, diplomat, and scientist. He embodied all of that. So basically, he made it very clear, literally, and I'm not trying to be political here, but like when Obama became president, now you can't be like, oh, we could be everything but president. No. He was everything positive to say, oh, you can be a basketball player. Yeah, you can do this. But you can also be a warrior. You could be a diplomat. You could be a king and a scientist as well. That is why T'Challa is literally the most important African-American character you have in comics, full stop. We love everyone else's, but T'Challa is the head of the snake. From him, we get everybody else. It is what it is. Phil, I know you're going to chime in on that. I know you are.
I would just say that everything you said is true. It's just not even up for debate. I mean, that's why I'm very careful in how I describe him. That's why I say he's the most iconic black character in all of comics. Was he the first? No.
That's why I need you to get the history right. I need you for that part.
But he was the first mainstream, recognizable, big, etc. So we can say that. It's like when we argue who was the first in this, that, and hip hop or whatever, you can have your whatever. But when you say Black Panther, we don't have an issue with that. I say he's the most iconic, and just what he represents. We're talking about 1966, and you look at the political turmoil, the things that were going on in the streets in the black community that particular time, and two Jewish guys came up with this black character who was where he was from was the most technologically advanced civilization that nobody could come in and see. Think about that. I know the one thing about Jack Kirby, the genius of Kirby, that we have to give to, like, this was a person, Marvel went to war with the Germans before America went to war with the Germans.
Never forget that. Never forget that.
Captain America #1, the first images of him stealing off on Hitler. That's before we even went to war with them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it was just, he was always mentally, creatively ahead of the curve. If you sit back and you look at, there was a hostage situation where they came up with this whole, there's a whole, listen, the brother's deep. Like he's a deep cat, and the way his mind was, he was so ahead of the game that I think a lot of times when you look at some of his other stuff, people are like, man, this is so spaced out. But when you go back and you look now, you're like, hey man, this was next level. But the character itself, it just represents so much. I was always, as a kid, Spider-Man, Hulk, things of that nature. But when I took the time to sneak into my dad's box and I saw these Black Panther comics, I was like, man, what is this? I was like, what is this? And it was, and the Jack Kirby ones were crazy, but it was the Billy Graham, Don McGregor ones that caught me.
Don McGregor, yep. I knew you were going to, yep.
When I saw them fighting the Klan.
Yep.
What?
Oh, yeah. I know. Yep.
I was like, what? I'm like, what is going on here?
Well, you know what? I'm happy you said that. Sun Tzu, I'm going to get you in. So I want to shift real quick because I want to get, ladies and gentlemen, like I keep saying it, we're not going to just have you here and not drop bombs. There's no way. But before we do that,
real quick, 2 seconds, chocolate. Also, there's people who just came in. Because I know sometimes we talk and we don't give people a chance. Just for those who know, this is about where the
Kickstarter.
It's for the Kickstarter. We're trying to get these pages. We got till Sunday. So those who are coming in late and think we're just having a Black Panther discussion, that's partially what it is. But we need to get this Kickstarter funded, and information is right there for you to get to it. You can see it. Find it. 52 Sunday, y'all. Sunday is. Here's the thing: if we're $5 off, none of it happens.
Let's go.
If we're thousands of dollars more, it happens. Like we have to hit that mark. If we don't hit the mark, it's a wash.
There we go. Well, you know what? Listen. We're gonna hit that walk.
We're gonna hit the mark though. We're gonna hit
That's a
them.
fact. So I want to start with Sun Tzu, and then I'm gonna go to Phil, and then I gotta get the chat involved. So the best response, obviously, you get pinned, and you might get something. You might get something. Now, before we start, get something. I want to put the rules and stipulation. If you win, or if Chocolate, or if Sun Tzu gives you something, you are going to get it on our Whatnot shows. You're probably like, "What you mean?" Let's say I say, you know what, Dutch, you win this blue Post-it, because I'm gonna take people's names down. When I have my show on Sunday, whether you buy something or not, I will say, hey, whatever, get this giveaway when we will ship it to you. Yep. So that way you are guaranteed either this Friday or Sunday, you will have your item immediately. So you don't have to worry about, whoa, is my stuff going to ship to me? No. If you are not on Whatnot, you need to get yourself on Whatnot.
Amen. Amen.
Simple as that. Now, Sun Tzu, I'm going to start with you, Sun Tzu. Chat, you are involved as well. Now, for the chat, I want you to be truthful, but the best answer may get a prize. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about Black Panther the movie. I can't. There's no way we're going to not talk about that. Now, Black Panther the movie, as Phil just said, was amazing for a multitude of reasons, but I only want to focus on one thing. I want to focus on the runway. And I know you're probably like, what you mean the runway? You know what I'm talking about. I saw people in Brooklyn walking down the street like it was Coming to America. I'm talking about decked out with the hat,
Goofy, had the Goofy on in the movie theater.
Well, listen. So I need y'all to tell me. So, Sun Tzu, I'm gonna start with you, then Phil. I'm gonna talk about mine towards the end. But what was your experience when Black Panther hit the movie theater? What was your most memorable experience? Whether it was what somebody was wearing, you going with Tyler and Princess, whatever it was. Talk about it. Let me make you big.
Yeah, I can say it. Yep. So
check the private chat real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So absolutely. I'm gonna tell you two things. One, the
thank you.
That experience. Yeah. So that experience was crazy. And kind of let me tell you, let me answer you, and then connect back to something Phil just said too.
Yes, sir.
As a fan of Black Panther, as a fan my whole life, and you remember, I've been a comic book fan for 35 years now, and the thing is that one of the things that stuck out to me the most about the character, before we saw him on the screen, of course, but do y'all know that Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, they were only 5 months ish away from the Black Panther Party's incorporation?
Yeah.
They could have made a decision.
What you mean?
Yeah, so check it out. So you get
here's the proper link, guys. Proper link.
Yeah. So you get this little 5 month window between when the Black Panther Party kind of started and their character, and there's a lot of complicated who did what first kind of stuff that's kind of out there. Mm-hmm. But the most important part is, remember this, with the political climate, back to Phil's point, that climate could have made them change that character.
Yeah.
Ooh,
they could have changed it. They could have got some pressure, and I'm sure they did, from those administrations that were seeing the Black Panther Party as, this very negative thing and all. I'm sure them two Jewish guys got some pressure. I'm really sure they did. And they made a decision to keep that character's name Black Panther. That's the first thing. So when I'm going into the movie, I'm remembering that little bit of history. And I'm remembering the fact that, like, this character who was an Avenger to me, at first, like, I'm introduced to him as an Avenger. I'm introduced to him on the Avengers teams growing up, coming up the books that I was getting into LCS in the 90s. And then to go discover his books and just see how, banging they were. I mean, I was in awe of the fact that, I'm sitting in this room with all these other people who, whether they need to know the history or not, they were all experiencing the same thing. And Brian, I tell you something, I live in Durham, North Carolina. So I'm in Duke University's backyard. And my wife was working for the Duke Alumni Association at the time. And the doctors, I'm talking about people that don't know nothing about no comic books, professors are having lectures about Black Panther's impact to the culture. Like, while the movie's still in the theater and we going to see it for the third and fourth time, that thing was powerful. I mean, and it was one of those things that galvanized, you know, an enormous amount of the culture, and it broke through the mainstream because people, grandmas and uncles, and you know, the church was going and buying out the movie
Yes, they
theater.
were.
You know, like,
Yes, they were.
and what were they doing that for? Because they were hungry to see us thriving and to see us in this positive light. And even because I'm like Phil, like as a comic book purist, when you get the details wrong, I start twitching a little bit. You know, I've been reading comics my whole life. You start changing stuff up. I ain't always happy with that, but I lived with it because it was able to convert to those folks that needed to hear it the way they needed to hear it. And and to your point, man, it's all kind of children that, you know, are now, I mean, the STEM, I'm IT, just like Chocolate said, the STEM programs.
Talk about it.
I heard more about robotics and coding and all that from Black children after Black Panther. And I ain't saying it's a direct, but it got to be, there's got to be some data out there that connects.
Yeah, just like how, what's that show with Bill Cosby, A Different World, all the Black people go
yeah,
to college.
yes.
Come on,
HBCUs, absolutely. Or the same thing with me, because, you know, we got a chance to meet LeVar Burton. And I told him face to face that, like, he was the first Black IT dude I ever seen on TV. You know, like, he in the engine room, doing IT work to keep the ship running. They calling him every time there's an emergency. That's how I felt my first bit of IT for years and years and years. And I feel like it's the same thing where, you know, these kids are seeing, you know, their, you know, science and math being at a higher level than just, you know, music and dancing and art athletics. Because y'all know them 3 A's is arts, athletics, and academics. And the thing is that, like, they started seeing the academic side more than they saw on that other side. All that mix was powerful. So my experience was like, it was, I mean, I don't even remember what happened in the movie the first time I saw it, because the experience was so powerful with the people in front of me, around me, behind me, Black folks cheering in the movies like we'll do anyway. But you know, it was a powerful, powerful place. You know?
Awesome. Phil, I'll give you the floor. Same thing. Your experience.
The one thing that I do want to say is, Brother Sons, I hate to do this, I'm gonna make one correction.
Get the history right.
Marvel did feel a little bit of feedback from the Black Panther Party in '71, so that's why they changed his name to the Black Leopard for a moment.
See, I was going to talk about that.
So when the fact that for 119, actually, my man Khalil owns the page where he discusses that he's changing his name back to the Black Panther, and he's not going to be, because of, he's not changing it from no geopolitical reasons. And you know what? I am the Black Panther. And my man, and that was actually, and that page was in Collections in Black. Also.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shout out to my homeboy Khalil, who actually owns that original page.
Let's go.
It's everything that Sun Tzu said. I mean, I can't even. I feel like we're trading off who's preaching and who's the deacon. Like, I feel like we got we going back and forth, for, you know, hyping each other up.
It's just about your experience with the movie, and the reason why I say that, because I don't know. Maybe you had a signing, maybe because you put on events. Maybe you said that, but you did a screening. I don't know. So, what was your experience?
So my experience was, well, for one, I was so excited to go because it was my favorite character. I will say I was very caught up in the first showing because I was just ready, you know. Yeah. But I'll say this again. I think Coogler is a master filmmaker, but I was not a fan of the direction in which they took the character in the thing. But that wasn't for me. You know, I still have the books and I still have everything else, but I also understood why so many people were so enamored with it. My only issue is that, and here's my issue, and this has nothing to do with that. I hate the false narrative of there are no Black heroes, there are no Black positive roles. I hate that narrative. I will never subscribe to it. I don't care if it's Black Panther, Black Adam, Black Pepper, I don't give a damn. I'm not. I don't.
Who is Black Pepper? That's the new tag. Somebody with Black Pepper count. Watch.
Because to me, I take that as an insult to the black man in general. Because when people, a lot of times when we say that, it's like, man, we looking up to, and don't get it wrong, everybody needs a superhero. Everybody needs a character they love. And I have no issue with that. But my thing is when it gets to the point where we turn to this whole, I don't know, it just certain things don't sit right with me. My heroes was in the house. My heroes were my uncle, my cousins, my family. I love Spider-Man. I love all of that. I was a Spider-Man fan. I'm doing a Spider-Man screening next week. Damn it. I mean, I love that. But I just feel like, I don't know. I mean, and it's not me taking away the joy from everybody else, but I also feel like sometimes, the narrative of it can get taken away. But that doesn't take away from the importance of what it is.
Of what it meant and what it did.
It is still, and let me say this again, two things can be right. Because the thing is, we do have to understand, while I'm sitting there saying this, we still have to recognize when he was introduced in the most popular comic, the world's greatest comic, Fantastic Four.
Yep.
And when he was introduced almost like a villain, but he was just testing them to see where it is. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he comes from the, you get fooled by the Hudson, whatever, but the technology in it was out of control. It was just out of control. So he is still, on the flip side, I love that he means so much to the culture and to everybody coming through. My only issue is that we do all this and we kill him in the second film. So I got to be honest. That will never sit right with me.
So we gonna absolutely get into that. Black Spice. Let's do this a savage.
And look, Chuck, before you go, let me say something real fast.
Absolutely.
And I think something, as Phil was talking, I remember something. I remember, because we're talking about Black Panther's movie, but I remember Civil War, where he stole the movie.
Yeah. See, I was about to talk about that. That was my favorite. So I'm glad you said that, because that was my favorite moments of him. Like, I felt like when I seen it, I felt like that was the character that I loved. Like, when I watched that, I said, "Ooh, that got everybody." So perfect segue. Thank you for that, Sun Tzu, because I was going to say my two Black Panther moments was one. So I read Black Panther. I don't want to say growing up. I read Black Panther here and there, whatever. But I'm not going to be a hypocrite and be like, yeah, I read Black Panther all my life. I did not. One thing about Chuck, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. I knew who he was. I knew he was, a black character, and he was dope, and he was the head. I knew that. Right. But I'm not going to be like, oh, I read the Christopher Priest run and the time. I did not. Right. No. What got me fully involved in, I need to go find out, was the movie. 100%. Right. That was what got me in. So it's funny that you say that. So at that time, I am a Marvel MCU head. I'm sitting there watching the trailers going, okay, I know what this means. They're going to do this. I didn't care about the stuff. I didn't care about the linking back to the comics. I was more like, oh, if they're going, and when they said, when Sam Jackson told Tony, oh, this is the strategic homeland, whatever, in Iron Man 1, and I'm like, oh, that shield. Oh man, that shield. That was me. Now, to piggyback off of Sun Tzu and to expand on what Phil was talking about, let's state facts. At the time, if you were not a MCU movie, unless you were like a Christopher Nolan or somebody popping, you ain't making no money in the theaters. Everybody came out for MCU movies. My Haitian father would be like, "Hey, Pop, I'm going to go see the Captain America. Are you going to watch it with me? Because it's Captain. Like it was and mind you, my Haitian father was watching original Shaw Brother Kung Fu movies. That's what we grew up on. Clint Eastwood movies, Kung Fu movies. But I mean, like action, like Pierce Brosnan, all them dudes, and whatever, all the Chinese, the one
Street Fighter.
Yeah, but he's not into and this. He would go before me. So now check this. My wife at the time, that's my girlfriend. She's literally going to the movies with me. We went to the midnight screening. You know how the movie drops on Friday? We went on Wednesday, bought tickets to go see it. Super dope. Fast forward, the second experience I had was at the Schomburg Center. Shout out to one of my OGs, Sir Darius, at the Schomburg Center in Harlem. Arturo Schomburg. We at the Schomburg Center, we're vending. I'm there with my LCS Bulletproof Comics, and we're in the center. So we're literally there selling comics, but on the wall is original art of this. And there was a photo of Chadwick there. And I'm like, oh, that's dope. So y'all got a print or whatever. And the lady who's working there, and I don't want to call them security guards, but they are what I call caretakers. They're the ones that know what this painting means and this and that. They know what these pieces mean. They know the history. They're the griots, the real griots, not this. Anywho, the lady goes, no, baby. And this is a down south old school lady, or maybe she was a Jamaican lady. Down south Caribbean, don't matter. Once you see that's mama, she gonna give you love. She's like, no, that was real. I'm like, what you mean that was real? Chadwick, before he became Chadwick, he volunteered at the Schomburg. He was in New York City when he was doing his acting thing. He volunteered at the Schomburg. When the Black Panther movie was about to drop, he organized a screening at the Schomburg for the whole neighborhood for everybody to come watch for free. And then he came back again and made Marvel put money and say, forget the Magic Johnson Theater, come here and do. That was my experience where it was like, what? And then, of course, reading the books and all of that. But listen, absolutely fire. Now, Phil, I think it's about that time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to share my screen. I got goodies. Phil ain't going to sit back and just watch us do what we do and be like, hold on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to still keep the conversation moving and grooving, but I need y'all to understand certain things. So I already shared the link on the stream. Right? So everybody got it. But here's where we at right here. Y'all gonna see that a little bit later. Now I'm turning into Paul. Taking a mean shot at my man Paul. Now I'm turning into Paul. Y'all see where we at. We got 50 backers, 5 days to go. See, honestly, a part of me feel like y'all trying to break my heart. Forget about Phil. Man, you know what? It is what it is, because we're gonna fix it. We're gonna restore order, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna put my mouth where my pause. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I have a yeah, I know. I wild out hard. Let me hit. You know what, Sun Tzu? We're gonna play this like spades. I'm gonna drop one. You gonna drop one. Phil wanna partake. He gonna drop one. I'm gonna drop first. The next person, either if you have not pledged, I don't care if you pledged $1. If you have not pledged,
you better play this game.
Oh, we playing this game right now. Listen, we stealing it from our boy Sebastian.
We
playing this game right now. Shout out to Sebastian, because he is the king of this. But shout out to our boy Sebastian. Make sure you go support Stranger Comics. He's a part of the team as well.
That's right.
But we playing this game. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care if you have never backed anything, or if you have backed, if you up your reward, and say, you know what, I'm just going to add another $10, $1, I don't care what it is. Now, unless you are at, now, Sun Tzu gonna be mad. Sun Tzu gonna be mad.
Oh my
God.
God.
Gonna be mad. Oh yeah, because ladies and gentlemen, you're probably like, chocolate, what's that? Hold on, I'm gonna make myself big. I'm not even gonna pause that. I'm not. I'm not. Ladies, matter of fact, hold on. My wife gonna be upset. She's like, you always got your office in the camera looking crazy. Oh, it don't look that crazy. Yes, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to take a look at this. First and foremost, y'all know that the dopest. The first time I ever seen a cover like this was Bitterroot. That's number one. But no, it's not Bitterroot. This is the Oracles. Okay, my boy Maximilian Monzo. So shout out to Phil. Like I said, I don't think Phil was here when I told the story. Remember? Oh, slight glare. You're right. It's the screen. So remember, I was at Collections Heroes. I was there at Heroes Con. The Collections in Black event was on Friday. I had to go take care of the wife. It was her birthday. When I left, there was a whole bunch of craziness going on. The film going on, books going on. Let me tell you why Phil is an OG. and Phil's a real one. Phil know that Chocolate gonna need some of these books. So as soon as I walk in, Phil don't even say nothing to me. He just literally handed me a stack of books. And I'm just like, what's that? He was like, come on, man, that's for you. I'm looking at these books and I'm like, oh, what is this? Already signed. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't buy these books. These books were given at the event. Look at this beautiful piece of book here. So right now, the first person that supports, if you've never backed, you back right now. If you already backed and you want to up your pledge, you're getting this bad boy right here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's already signed.
Who put that book out?
I mean, it feels like somebody I know, a Maximilian Mozongo joint. Absolutely dope. I mean, listen, the only time
good brother too.
Listen, I'm mad that I didn't get to meet him, but as soon as I walked in, Phil said, Chocolate, hold this down. And I said, what you mean? He said, that's yours, black man. I'm like, Nick, where you get these books from? And he's like, come on now, you know what I do. He's like, come on now. Yep. And mind you, y'all didn't see the second cover. Because y'all didn't see this cover.
Boy. That's my jam.
You know what? Slight glare. I don't want to take it out. You know what? I got to get me some black gloves. Yup. And Mozongo. So right now, first person to support, get this. Or the first person to up their pledge, you getting this bad boy right here, right now. It's already signed. So if you wanted CGC, Sanzu, did you get your CGC yet?
No.
Oh, so they got a chance.
They got a chance.
I'm letting y'all know
they don't have long though, because I'm on a quest to be the first one on all black indie books. So
my boy Sanzu is putting me to work. No disrespect. I'm not even gonna pause that. Chocolate, slap this. I'm like, Nick, where you get this book from? Don't worry about it. Slap it. Don't worry about it. Slap it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. First stop. We got 86 people in the chat. First off, I need y'all to like. I need y'all to subscribe. I need y'all to follow DJ Big Phil. Follow Collections in Black. Follow my boy Sanzu on Whatnot. I already know y'all following the chocolate right here. Sexual Chocolate on Whatnot. Literally tomorrow, I got my boy Greg Burnham.
Joe updated. Bam, let's go.
Who got it?
Joe.
Solo Man. Let's go.
Jay Solo. Let's go.
Man. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Jay Solo. Sunday, I'm going to tag you on my Whatnot. This is coming to you, my good man. Let me write your name down on this bad boy. You are literally, see, Jay Solo's a piece of work. You want to know why, Phil? Because he was literally there with his beautiful queen. But he probably either he left early or he probably added to his collection. But he was there.
Yep.
Mind you,
it's my turn. Yeah, Chocolate, it's my turn. Can I go now?
It's yours. But before I get something to the floor, shout out to Phil. I got to keep giving you the flowers, but this is a double flower moment because shout out to Phil for allowing and creating a space where you could have went through with sneakers and shirts because it was right after the con. It was okay, but you have people like myself and Jay Solo. I came through suited and booted because it was my wife's situation, but Jay Solo and his wife, but first off, I didn't even realize it was Jay Solo and his wife. My wife was like, God dang, who are they? And I'm like, before I can say that, Chuck, that's you. And I'm like, stop. When I tell you these people, and when I get older, I want to be them. Phil, I'm talking about suited and booted. His wife, respect. His wife looking out there glistening. He out there talking about, that's my boo, moving. I said, I love this culture. Where else? And they came through fresh, enjoying, rocking and rolling. Oh my gosh. Sanzu, floor is yours, my boy. Let's go.
Man, all right, my turn. So look, now so Chocolate and I do about the same thing, on Whatnot.
So it is yours, baby.
So the one I'm gonna run for you, I got a couple. The one I'm gonna run for you to start with, I'm gonna open with Quinn Credible.
Oh, you're a piece of work.
Quinn Credible 1. If y'all don't know, that's the Catalyst Prime joint.
Oh, you're a piece of work. You know I want that book.
So the Quinn Credible 1, if y'all don't know, and I'm currently collecting all of Catalyst Prime. I'm only missing a couple of them now, but Quinn Credible is one of the ones that went up like crazy, especially issue 1 because they only dropped 4 issues of Quinn Credible, and you know that Joe Illage was behind a lot of what's going on with Catalyst Prime. You got Damian Scott, Christopher Priest, Chris Cross, all them cats are on Catalyst Prime, man. Look, so if you go up, the first one I'm running for you is Quinn Credible. Quinn Credible 1.
that's a hard one to find too.
Yeah, this is one of the bangers. So if you going up, yeah, look, if you're going up, Quinn Credible 1 is one of the bangers.
Oh, we just moved. Phil, check. We just went to 51 backers. We just went to 51 backers, Phil.
Come on now.
Who was 51? Who was it, Phil? Somebody just back. Somebody just up. We went to 51.
Let's go, Dion. Let's go.
Let's go. Somebody just black. Let's go. Nah. You know the applause is for YPs. We hood out here, baby.
And hold on.
Phil, get DJ up to this thing. Let's get
started. First off, let me tell you how we roll. Let me tell you how the Warriors roll. That's my little brother.
Now you're trying to talk bombs.
No, look, that's my little brother, man. Look, that's my little brother. So that's my little brother, Dion. So let me tell you, Dion about to get. He gonna get the lot.
See, okay. You know what? It's all right. I see what you do. I see you, black man.
It's my people, man. Look, my little brother I'm about to bless my little brother, man. Look, come on, man.
It's okay.
And put it in his box. Put it in his box.
It's okay. Phil, would you like to partake, or do you want me to? Do you want to go? Should I go next? You don't have to.
I think I kind of want to partake, but I think
we don't save you because we know you guys.
I'm gonna let y'all go one more. Then I'm gonna step it up.
Yes, sir. Because you know Phil got heat. See, this is the problem with Sun Tzu. As much as we love each other, there is always friendly competition. This mother effer always got to drop bombs. Somebody, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to tag. Hold on, I need to make a phone call right now. Hold on.
All right, well, you make a phone call.
I need to call. No, stay where you at. Hey Siri, call Paul White Davis because things about to get real. Things about to get real.
And let me say this too. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody who's updated their pledges and everybody who just pledged. I appreciate y'all.
Nah. Because you know what? Because what I'm about to do, it's about to be a problem. Paul, wake your ass up. I just need you to hop on the stream. That's all I need you to do. Hop on the stream. Because this next one, I'm coming out strong.
Come on now.
Strong black. Man. Come on now, man.
Come on, black man. Come on, black man.
CEO of the Comic Lords. How you not gonna pick up when I'm live? Pick your phone up. Answer me, nigga.
All right, now you know what I'm saying?
See, how you the CEO? You ain't picking up my phone when I'm live, nigga.
Come on, let's go. Let's keep going.
See, this is why he's my boy. This is why he's the CEO.
Look at that.
The CEO of Black Comic Lords. This is why he's the CEO of the Black Comic Lords. So, Paul, I need to put you up hold on. I'm gonna let you do the intro. But right now, you just entered the war zone. I'm fully active. This nigga they call Sun Tzu. Oh yeah. So we at the part of the show.
What the hell's going on? I told you this is my night off.
Let me explain. He thought he run BCL Finding 52, but he don't know we run BCL Finding 52. He thought he runs Smart Shop. We run Smart Tech.
I'm packing for San Diego Comic-Con right now. I'm pulling out books that I need to get signed. I got Gillum March joints.
Listen. Stay with me, Linda. We are now at the part of the show where we have now turned into BCL Finding 52 Stranger Con. If you pledge or you up your joint, we dropping heat. I dropped a nice book. This mother effer want to drop 10 books on one person.
That's Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu's on?
Yep.
What's up, bro? What's up,
Paul? That already means that he's dropping some heat.
Oh, no. You know what? How dare you? Like I'm not here. But you know what? It's okay. So here's
No. It's not that you're not there. It's just that I know that when Sun Tzu's there, you elevate your game even further.
That is steel sharpens steel. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're doing. The next person.
The numbers going up, baby. Let's go.
Listen, watch this. I'm gonna show you something very nice. The next person that pledges, I'm gonna let you out the gate. We're gonna do. Matter of fact, chocolate. Make yourself big. Make yourself grande. The next person that pledges, we're gonna give you the trade, Ta-Nehisi Coates, right? Ta-Nehisi Coates, the trade of Black Panther. Now you're probably like, oh, that's nice, cool, right? Yeah. No. Watch me double it up. Yeah, my boy. Dietrich.
Whoa. Pause.
Yeah. Straight to original art. This is original, one of one on a backer board. This is not a print. Nice. This is an actual.
Nice. Is that a Dietrich Smith?
Yes, it is, my boy. Yes, it is. And you can play too. I never said it was only for the chat.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Chuck.
I absolutely hate that means I'm doing my job. Ladies and gentlemen, and Phil has access to the back end. This one, I need for this one. Oh, shout out to Kaz. Shout out to my boy Kaz. Let's go, baby.
Ooh, tier 6 what?
You know,
hey, what's the tier 6?
What's the just pledge for tier 6? Kaz, you don't need no original art. You don't need no original art. You're the man of original art. You don't need no original art.
What's the tier 6?
We done crossed the 6,000 mark. Let's go. Let's go crazy, y'all.
Hey, ladies, we just crossed the 6,000 mark. So hold on. BJ, running wild with Chocolate Mania, baby. We are running wild with Chocolate Mania. So we have 53. Who just pledged right now? Who just pledged? Who's 53? Who's 53? Who is 53? 52. I got 2.
That's Kaz. That's Kaz.
53 is Kaz.
Let me double check. That's Kaz.
You're gonna get the book and look at Paul's face. Paul is giving literally burning sensation. Now the AI want to work on my freaking camera.
I'm kind of salivating right now. That's dope.
Hey, you showing my whole house, AI. What you doing? It's the white man. Like, you trying to make the white man kill me.
I see what talking about. I can't wait to his.
Kazra says he was 53.
Uh oh. Now, Kazra, you want now? I'm not being disrespectful, but I'm like, Kazra, you got mad original art. But hey, if you won, you won. This is absolutely yours. I know Paul's like, damn, how you gonna was it Kaz? Was it Kaz?
Well, Kazra was actually the numbers are totally different. So Kazra was
AP says he was 52.
Larry Miller just dropped something, so Larry Miller was 57.
7. Let me refresh. We way back. We way back. No, I'm at 54. All right, so Kazra, I gotta find a way to ship this bad boy to you. I gotta find a way to ship this bad boy. You know what?
Kazra and I both live in the Orlando area. You can ship it to me, and I'm sure I can probably somehow get it to him eventually.
So Larry Miller also pledged directly after Kazra, so we got to make.
Wait a minute.
This giveaway to Larry Miller.
Wait, the next person was technically Kev P. Kev P was 52.
No, Kev P. No, it's Kev P. Then Kazra, then Larry Miller.
Because we jumped over 52 because Sun Tzu had me all discombobulated and all that.
We gotta take care of Brother Pitts also.
We gotta take care of my boy Kev P. So Kev P, this is coming to you, my boy. The print. I keep saying print. This is a sketch 1 of 1. So this is on a backer board, meaning so you know the board that you put behind your comics. Dietrich Smith did this sketch right here.
That is nice. That is very nice.
Yeah, yes, sir. And then of course you're gonna get the book as well. Listen. All right. Sun Tzu, go ahead.
Give it back to me. Hold on.
I already planned for it. Go ahead.
So look, that was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. This dude just said that was nice.
It was nice. So I'm gonna ask more of you. I'm gonna treat you like your pastor do and ask more of you. We need some of them bigger numbers.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I got books for the big ones.
Give me a big tier and make me big, Chocolate. I get to say that twice in one night. Let's go.
Whatever. Let me cook because I know what you're gonna do next.
What's the one under 500? Phil, what's the one under 500? Is it 250?
Let me go. Y'all got me opening up all my different tiers at one time.
Listen, we ain't come here to play, my boy.
Give me 1 second.
Because now Sun Tzu making me dig earlier than what I was looking for. Nope.
Under 500 is a 250.
Okay, on the 250, original Black Lightning page.
Oh, let's go.
This is issue 6 from the 1990 series. This is the original page with the handwritten notes on it, all of that. So this is Black Lightning 6, issue 6 from 1993.
Who's the artist? Who's the artist?
Artist is it's the notes on the back. Hold on. Here, I'll find it out.
Okay.
I'll find it in a second. But it's got the actual. It's got his. It's got the where he did the color paint on the side, the whole joint. So this goes to the 250. And if you go down one, if you go to the 100, the one right underneath that, let me hook you up with some real bangers. Y'all talking about flexing. Okay, check this out. Local black artist out of Greensboro, North Carolina. This brother's name is Jerome Smith. Shout out to Eastgate. Was at Eastgate today. One of the Ink Alliance joints. And these brothers right here are bad. That's who it is. Trevor. Yep, that's that Black Lightning. So that Black Lightning original page for the 250 joint. If you go down to the one right underneath that, I'll throw in this and hit you with some more North Carolina with the Ace Blade 1 signed by Danny. Shout out to Danny. They got a Kickstarter going too. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that y'all that right there. But right there, that's a North Carolina Connect. Shout out to NC in the house. But if you go to that one, what's the one under Phil? What's the one under 250?
Under 250 is 150, my brother.
Okay, so remember, don't forget this. On top of these, you already getting the reward in the joint.
Yes, sir.
And that is on fire.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
and
sir.
then while I got the screen,
and these are only. Are we doing? They're just being sent off. If we got to get to it, and then we'll make sure we get them off to you.
That's it. That's exactly right. So check this out, and then you know what that is on the big boys. On the big boys, you get to that big boy numbers. You get that. You get the Ghost book, Brother Man 11. There's not a single one of these on the internet. And the few of us that have them now are the only ones that have them. I found out something, Paul, that I wanted to share at some point, but they only printed X amount of these. I think it's only 100 of them out there, and I've had 10 of them. So this Brother Man 11 is a ghost for real. This is a real ghost, so you get that, you go up to that 1,000 joint. We'll throw those in, and you'll get a slab. You'll get a slab from me. I'll throw in a 9/8 Shadow Man slab for you.
Wait, say that one more time, because I don't think they understood what you were saying right there. Because
yeah. So the thing about Brother Man, and shout out to Dawood and them, man. Brother Man, that book, if y'all don't know, they got Dwayne McDuffie on record saying that he was a fan of Brother Man. He was a fan of Brother Man, and that brother, that's the reason why that book is in the Smithsonian. But this is the last one. A lot of people got 1 through 10 on their Brother Man collection, but that 11 is the Ghost. That's the final book of the series, and they didn't print many of them. And I've had 10% of the ones that have ever been printed. So
I only own one because Sun Tzu blessed me one.
Yep. There ain't many of them out there. So if you want that, you go into that big joint. There we are.
While we are doing that, we are absolutely watching the Kickstarters. Paul, Sun Tzu, I'm saying Sun Tzu. Phil will let us know what's going on. But I want to take 2 seconds, because while we have Paul,
can we do this real quick? I want to make sure that we clear this up. So we have Brother Sun Tzu has a 250 reward piece, right?
Yes, sir.
A 150, and then what was the Brother Man piece at?
The Brother Man is at the Brother Man and the Black Panther. Brother Man and Black Panther are at the 1,000, but you go to that 5,000. I'll throw in the slab, and I'll throw you in some other stuff too. I'll give you.
Let's get that. Let's get that right, man. Let's if we could take that the title off over my face at the bottom real quick, so I could I want people to see me as I talk. Thank you, my brother. This brother just gave you options: 5,000 tier, 1,000 tier, 250 tier. These are all ridiculously quality. And first of all, there's a fantastic 452 in the mix.
Yep.
That's the Black Panther. That's in the mix. There's a Brother Man that's in the mix. The games are not being played. Games are not being played. So once again, and if you want to bring Christmas or Kwanzaa early, since we doing Black Panther, Coochie Chocolate. If you want to bring that stuff early, man, you need to go ahead and give the pledge to somebody else.
Yep.
I got a $500 pledge book I'm gonna give, and it's a big boy, and I'm gonna wait because I know there's other people. Everybody can't go up to that tier, and I get that.
That's
So
right.
we do have, for some of the smaller tiers, we do have some more books with that. And I don't want to steal anybody's thunder. We take the $10, the $5, $2, 10,000. We need that 10K.
Yep.
We need all of that.
So while so first off, I'm not taking a pause, but I definitely want to get Paul involved, because outside of Phil, I don't believe there's nobody on God's green earth who is either loves, cares, has the knowledge, or reveres Black Panther like Paul. So Paul, while we have you here to grace us with the knowledge,
Otis, yeah.
Well, I ain't meet Otis for respect. This is for me, right? I heard of him, but I didn't meet him. But while we're here, if you so we spoke about the history of original art, why it's so important, because in the history of Black comics and Black art period in our history, then we spoke about T'Challa and what he meant, and then the movie as well. So if you could, in a 2-3 minute synopsis, give your experience of why Black Panther is so important, of course, to the community, but mainly for you and how he is that guy in the top of the spear and what he means to this community as large. Make you big as well.
That's no small order. The Black Panther is my favorite superhero of all time. He's the favorite comic that I like to read, and has been so for over 30 years now. Why is he my favorite hero? There are heroes that are stronger and faster, etc. But think about how he was created. Created by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, in large part because Jack Kirby said, look, I have a lot of friends and fans that are Black, and I thought it was important that they have a hero that they can look up to as well. And the context of this, we're talking 1966. Malcolm X had just been killed the year before. That was a Black hero for many of us. We had a lot of unrest within the civil rights movement. Even Martin Luther King at the times was catching heat. We had just had the civil rights amendment, voting rights amendment, around the same time. So the intent behind creating the character, and you think about what the character is and what he represents. This is a king of an unconquered nation, unconquered African nation, never colonized. He represents the best of, he was literally the antithesis of all the stereotypes and tropes that existed about Black people, about Black males in particular. He was noble. He was super intelligent.
We spoke about that.
You're not dealing with any of the stereotypes that you have of what a Black male is. He was the opposite of that. He is the apex of what, as a Black man, you should aspire to be. He didn't bow to anyone. He didn't kowtow to anyone. He didn't play second fiddle to anyone. If he worked with you, it's because he chose to, not because he was forced to. He was asked by Captain America to join the Avengers. And, the Fantastic Four was Marvel's preeminent team at the time. He beat them all single-handedly.
Yep. Oh, I forgot about that. You got a valid point.
So they're really sort of demonstrating this character. Now, here's the other unique thing about the Black Panther, because people oftentimes say, well, he's created by white men, or what have you. Understand, since 1966, there have been a number of Black creators that have worked on that character. We have colonized the Black Panther to date. We have given our imprint on that character and elevated him even further from his original origins. He is now our character. And I'm not just talking about when the movie dropped. I mean, it's been happening from a while now.
Let's go.
If you want to go back to when Dennis Cowan was working on the character in 1988, if you want to go even further back than that, to one of his best runs, if not arguably the best run, with Jungle Action, with Don McGregor and the late great Billy Graham, Christopher Priest, Reginald Hudlin, Ken Lashley, Aletha Martinez, Ta-Nehisi Coates, Dr. Eve Ewing. We've had some great, incredibly talented people, the best of us, work on this character. And the list goes on and on. And each one of those creators has added a little bit more of our culture and meaning to that character and the world that surrounds him. It's powerful, man. And then to see him elevated on the screen and have a whole generation exposed to him. I remember going to the movies at that time to see the film and seeing older people I saw old women who had never even read a comic book get excited for the experience of seeing those images on screen of Black folk at the very best without any apology about being who they are and being and being unabashedly the best in the world. It's something that we should all, I mean, at the end of the day, what he represents is the aspirations of what we could be and what we should have been, but for colonization. So yeah,
let's go.
Kind of a big deal when you're dealing with a world now that literally tries to take away our history, to try to have in our schools our children not learn about where they came from. It's not even hyperbole at this point. I live in Florida. It's a systematic erasure of our history in schools. Characters like the Black Panther could inspire children to say, wow, I didn't know that about, African peoples. Let me look further. Let me open another book. Let me read a book by Ivan Van Sertima. Let me look at a lecture by John Henrik Clarke.
Let's go.
It sparks that interest that can help their minds expand further in the future. It develops that level of inquiry and respect that can inspire them further. Chocolate said once, those kids that know their history cannot be conquered. Right? He said something to that effect.
Yep.
So a character that can inspire all of that can elevate an entire generation. So yeah, kind of a big deal. Finding his original art.
Let's go.
The original pages of the first appearance of that character. When Jack Kirby took his pen and his pencil and wrote on those pages and said, you know what? I'm going to make a character that will inspire an entire generation at this time period where there's so much unrest and people saying these people are not worthy of being human. These people aren't worthy of being citizens. These people aren't worthy of having rights the same as everyone else. I'm going to create a character that says the opposite of that.
Let's go.
So yeah, those pieces of paper are not just time capsules, they're time machines. It's a leap back of history, living history, real history on those pages. It's kind of weird, honestly. I don't want to get all conspiracy nut tinfoil hat that those pages just suddenly disappear and nobody knows where they are.
Oh,
Man,
listen.
right here.
The most important character in our history, and those pages are gone, Y'all don't
Come
want to
on.
know what happened to that?
Come
Y'all
on.
don't want to know about what happened to that?
But and then Paul, if Phil did an interview with Six Layer, shout out, and correct me if I'm wrong, Phil, and Paul, you would probably know this because y'all, this is what y'all do, but there's documented sales of 51, 53, where 52 at?
That's funny.
I'm just saying.
It's just weird. I'm not a conspiracy nut,
Right.
but just one and one do not equal 3.
Okay.
Yep. And you got an FBI director at the time who was on a mission to make sure that black voices and black faces and those kind of leadership and you know, those kind of folks that were not, you know, things that inspired us were put away in a shelf somewhere. So, you know, I ain't no conspiracy nut either, Paul, but you know, 1 and 1 don't, you know, equal 3, bro.
It ain't even about the first and foremost. Hold on, because I want to make sure we don't lose where we at. But I'm happy that Paul came here because, respectfully, one thing about the BCL, one thing about us, and I'm gonna throw Sun Tzu in there as well. We never gonna fake the funk. Like I said, until the Black Panther movie, I didn't really read Black Panther, so I'm not gonna be here and be like, oh, I read this and Kirby. No, when y'all Black Panther 60th anniversary, I was in the back learning, like, oh, what? This one, I wasn't there. Phil was there, Paul was there, so they can talk about it. I could talk about the movie and everything back from there. And but I wasn't there.
And the funny thing about that was, and not to pat myself on the back, you know, I was sitting back and I was saying, you know, it's Black Panther's birthday, 60th anniversry.
This month.
There was no celebration. There was no nothing. I said, nah, I'm not with that. So shout out to LaShondra Kendall, gave 260.
That's my wife, man. That's my wife.
Oh, hold on. That's stay in the house, man. That's stay in the house. Dog. That don't count, man. That don't count.
You want to know why? You want to know why it counts? No, you want to know why it counts? Because it's one thing when we give the money, but it's one thing when the bank, because all that chocolate money go to the bank. All the war money go to the queen. It's one thing when the bank says, I authorize this person.
I want to give her a shout, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Man. Listen, listen. She said, just go and hold on to them books, baby. Don't get them.
Listen, hold on, because Paul brought us to another segment that we absolutely got to touch. However, I do not want the current or the individuals that back.
I still got to get. I didn't do a giveaway.
You still got to get yours. We're not done. But remember, right now, Paul, Phil, we got 56 backers. So I got Jay Solo, I got Kev P, Sun Tzu, you had one.
I got Dion. I got Dion.
You got Dion. Kazra got one, but Kazra
said he didn't want anything. We got Larry Miller and we got Dale
Larry Miller. So Larry Miller got to get a gift. We can't forget about those that backed up. Pause. Hey, backed up. So Larry Miller. I don't know your name officially. Whatever. Are you on Whatnot? Because
now you got to join.
If you're not on Whatnot, that is first and foremost. The only way you will receive the gifts that myself, Sun Tzu, and of course Phil probably ship it to myself or Sun Tzu. The only way you will receive these gifts is via Whatnot. So literally every Friday, Sun Tzu has his show. You're gonna go in and he's gonna say, get this either buy this $1 spot or he'll do a special giveaway for you and ship your item. I will do the same. So that is how you will receive it. So you will have a chance to receive your item on Friday or pick up your item on Sunday at my show. If you are local, like I said, tomorrow I will be with Greg Burnham on Whatnot and in Anyone Comics Rock and Rolling. Larry Miller, once again, do you have a Whatnot? If not, please create yours. So you are the last person to get your goodies. Now, we are absolutely going to continue giving the books away and giving more goodies, but Phil and Paul are about to take us on a level of serious conversation that I absolutely want to make sure that we touch. So we were talking about not being conspiracy and all that jazz. What do you think redlining is? You don't think that this is an active campaign? Now, this is just me who don't know nothing about this, but I'm like, the fact that Phil, shout out to Sun Tzu, the fact that, not Sun Tzu, of course Sun Tzu, but shout out to Six Layers, but the fact that there's a sale of 51, there's a sale of 53, but nobody know where 52 is? Nah, I agree with Paul. There is absolutely some tomfoolery going on. Absolutely. And then to get us back on track, Paul, you said this month is the anniversary of Black Panther?
This month. Black Panther. This month officially is now the 60th anniversary of the Black Panther. Has Marvel Comics mentioned that at all? No.
Honestly, if you didn't tell me that, I wouldn't know nothing.
They
Are there
dropped the
any
book early.
are there any books with the Black Panther in them this month? No. Has there been any note in advertisements in the books that dropped from Marvel this month? No. Just watched a Marvel Avengers Doomsday trailer.
No, oh yeah, you're right. Nothing about T'Challa. Not even Wakanda.
No, Wakanda
Yeah.
was in the trailer. Wakanda was in the trailer.
Where for real? No, I ain't see that. If you call
His sister was in the trail.
Yeah.
we're not gonna talk about that because this is
So,
Doing-
and I'll say this too. My whole thing is, that is why, and for me, it was important that we did the 60th anniversary.
That's exactly the point I was about to make. Go ahead.
That's why we did it, and we did it a while
Thank
ago.
you, Retro.
We wanted to get ahead of it, and we wanted to knock it out the box because to me it was something that was important. No, it's not the 50th. No, it's not the 75th, but 60th is still important.
It don't even matter. You know why it don't matter? Respectfully, and I'm not being disrespectful, but we don't even throwing shade. This is simply facts. Myself, Sun Tzu, we in the field. We collect books to flip. We collect books to we enjoy. Right. Every year there is a celebration for Batman called Batman Day, where they go
Batman Day.
For sure.
Superman Day.
I don't know what Batman's anniversary is, but every 10 years there is. Matter of fact, I can probably tell you because I have the books around here. Because last year they did it. I think it was 25th, 30th, whatever case may be. But they doing the fifths. What I mean by fifths, so this is the 60th, 60. They celebrating Batman's 25th, 27th, whatever. But every year he gets a celebration. Superman get the celebration. They even got coins for these individuals.
Custom
books
that certain
talk about that.
covers.
Ooh, Sun Tzu. They even have custom where it's like, you know how we're gonna do like Image does this beautifully. Image says 1 month a year or 1 month a year, every Image book gets a Spawn variant. They do the same thing with you trying to tell me the 60th, but you know what? You know why I'm not surprised, Phil, Paul, Sun Tzu? Because we talking about Black Panther. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the only reason I even knew it was Storm's anniversary was because shout out to the voice actor, Alison Seeley Smith. She had the icon on her joint. They didn't even do nothing. And then I don't want to derail the conversation. I don't, but because that's sensitive for myself and a few people here. Let's not pretend like Storm wasn't the number one thing ever. But the anniversary comes on and you don't do nothing.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So we had talked about doing the 50th anniversary last year and we missed it. So to be honest, so what had happened was I was in talks with somebody and I was trying to do a whole gallery exhibit, nothing but Storm. If you've noticed over the last couple of years, most of my commissions in art have been.
I know that's why I've been pissed. I'm like, I love my Storm.
I was going to do the whole Storm situation. And then when that didn't happen the way I wanted it to, I said, you know what? I'm not missing the Black Panther 60th anniversary. I had Paul. I said, man, let's do this. And we had one of the most successful virtual cons, culturally relevant virtual cons in history. And
you had the con. There was nothing else. Y'all had Don McGregor. Y'all had forget about virtual. Y'all had the only thing, and it was good. Because it's one thing to say, oh, I was the only one. No, it was the only thing, and it was good. No,
for sure.
And look, I gotta go back to something Paul said because this hits me a lot as a collector, right?
Yes, sir.
So behind me, these two long boxes. So there's 120 long boxes in this room, and these two long boxes are all of Black Panther.
Ooh, tough. Let's go, my boy.
This is all of Black Panther fits in two long boxes.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And that includes Jungle Action. So that includes Jungle Action, and there's multiple covers in here. But I'm talking about Black Panther, and that's one shots, limiteds, you name the thing, only fits in two long boxes. Only. I talk about this on my show sometimes where all of Blade, including Tomb of Dracula, fits in 3/4 of a short box.
Yep.
So we're talking about the fact that Marvel, and some of us give Marvel the best that we can, and we tell them, because when I look at my DC side, which I'm looking at the 3 long boxes of DC, which not including Milestones, 2.5 long boxes. There's only 4 long boxes of DC total, Black books, And as I think about these numbers, and I think about something very important, Paul hit this, man. I'm gonna say this other angle that I think about all the time. If any of us know African folk, people who are from Africa, do you know that African folks and African American folks don't always get along?
Right.
And the folks that I've known for years and years and years, the Black Panther movie connected the two sides of the ocean.
Yeah, absolutely did.
And brought two sides of the ocean who we don't always see eye to eye in the regular day to day. I mean, just keeping it real. And a unified African American and African diaspora would be one of the most powerful things you could possibly think of. Going back to
imagine that Black dollar?
Come on now. Going back to conspiracy. Why China invests more into Africa than the United States does? You know, like those are numbers and facts.
Anzu, you want to talk about that? Talk about the fact that Haiti, Guyana, Jamaica, St. Kitts and St. Croix, the resources. See, I want y'all to understand where this conversation is going, but I need y'all to understand that this stemmed from comics, and this is what. First and foremost, I want to take 10 seconds. Make sure you subscribe to Black Comic Lords. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop the super chat. Make sure you subscribe to DJ Big Phil. To make sure you collect this in black. Obviously, myself on Instagram and on whatnot.
And share this video as you're watching it. Share this video as you're watching it, because we're trying to get as many people as eyes on this topic as possible.
Come on now, and
we need to get people to donate to this Kickstarter.
Yep. Let's go. Make sure you support my boy Sun Tzu on Whatnot every Friday, and then there's Instagram Art of War Comics on Whatnot. But I mean on Instagram. But listen to where we are going in this conversation. But remember, it stemmed from comics. Phil, talk to me.
I'm gonna go ahead and I want to remind people of these. You know, we kind of went crazy with you know, we went to the 500, the 1,000. We did. Listen, we got some people in who can do that. We have people who have done that. I think I'm gonna do something for the $500 tier.
Wait. Are you about to jump in the pool?
I'm about to jump in. I'm about to jump in. I'm about to jump in.
What we got? What you got?
I'm about to jump in with a big boy book that people may or may not know, but if you're in BCL, you know what this book is. So
wait a minute. It better not be what I think it is.
No, it's not. It's not, my brother. It's okay.
Oh, if it starts with a Matt and ends with a Baker, I'm
no, hey. I love y'all.
That's all right. Hey,
don't do drugs. You know,
it's not so crazy.
It's not listen, it started with an M and ends with a Baker.
I tell you what. You know what?
Oh my goodness.
He is not.
Hold on.
This is a Black Comic Lords exclusive.
DJ Big Phil, what you got over there? What you think? Don't do if you make first and foremost while Phil is moving, I need you to pay attention. On your phone, if you want to up your pledge, you're gonna go to your phone and you're gonna get the Kickstarter app and you're gonna get that. You're gonna go to literally where it says edit your pledge while Phil is doing this. Because I know people are asking, how do I add more? I'm gonna give you the floor, Phil. You're gonna click on edit pledge, right? When you click on edit pledge, it's going to show you your current tier, $50, $100, $10, whatever. You are going to click continue. When you click continue, there is where you can add more. That is where you can add your bonus support. You can add $1, $10, $100, $1,000. That is where you can add your bonus support. Phil, floor is yours. Listen, think before you move. Because we think before you move.
I'm going to wait. Because I you know what? You're gonna make me go there in a second.
Maybe.
But I'm gonna go light.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna go. I don't believe in going light. I'm gonna go so here's the thing. I want to just give away something just because whoever pledges. So I think I need to do one of them. You know, I'm about to bring some heat up here. That's what we're doing. I'll make this thing.
Here we go. So how much do you want people to either a new backer, what tier, or if you have already supported, you need to add how much more to your level of support? How much more do you need? Remember, if you have already supported, you want to go back to where it says edit pledge, When you hit edit pledge, you're going to hit continue on your current tier, and then you will have the opportunity. Let me make myself big while Phil's doing that. You will have the opportunity there to add to your pledge. So that is how you can add. So you see, I'm already at the $100 tier. You can go ahead and add as much as you want, or you can, and that is how you can add extra to your pledge. Right there.
So I just don't want to do no. I think, you know what?
Take your time, black man. Take your time.
So we don't have no glare.
Take your time, black man.
Oh, there it is.
Fast Willie Jackson.
This
Are you kidding me?
Mine, right. That's it right there. Wall book.
Oh, nah. Wait a minute. You're not playing games. Nah, you're a demon. You can't.
At the 500 tier, I'm giving away a copy of Fast Willie Jackson #1.
God.
The book costs more than that. What are you doing?
I need you to explain to everyone the significance of that.
I'm mad to it.
Nah, you can't add to it. The book costs more than that by itself.
I'm mad to it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, before Phil says, hold on, let me make this right. So, either if you have never supported, either you support at the $500 tier, or for those, let's say you support it at $50, you need to add $450 in support, in bonus support, to make 500 in order to get this. The first person that has that is eligible for this monster. That doesn't make sense. The book is
it's not a 9, 8, or 9. So it's not at that point, but it's the thought that counts.
Nah, the thought that counts.
Most people don't have this book. I got a couple.
Think?
I got a couple. So I'm gonna bless somebody with one of these, and then at the 500, and as a bonus,
you're gonna add more.
As a bonus, I'm gonna throw in the German copy of Fantastic
Four.
No.
Come on, man.
No,
I don't have one of those.
Now, are you kidding?
I'm like Oprah, man. 500.
What? Sanzu, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm doing math for you. Your wife already gave $250. I mean, you almost there.
Let me explain something to some of y'all watching right now.
Wait a second. This has to be 500. I need.
That don't make sense. That's literally $1,500 on the screen.
Phil, you're glossing over what you're doing right now. You're glossing over what you're doing right now.
Listen. His wife don't count because she already got the $250 book, right? So he's already on there. So this is for new people. Let's keep it 100.
New people.
There are lots of people that own Fantastic 452. Okay.
Yes,
but to own a foreign version of that is more rare than having a Fantastic 452. Good luck finding the book that Phil's offering up.
Crazy.
You'd be like, oh, I got me a Fantastic 452. Here, look at this. Yeah, but what he's holding is more rare than that.
Honestly, crazy. You can literally just feel that doesn't make sense, because literally they can jump 500 and flip it in 10 seconds and make that don't make sense. And then you're gonna give him the other book as well.
And here's the thing.
What the fuck, this guy?
He give me all African American History Museum books. Like,
it don't make sense. Honestly, this is why I don't hang with these guys.
Crazy.
Because now me and my little slabs, me and my 9/8. I don't know what I'm saying. Hold on. You know,
hey man, they you keep them clean though. They 10s, but you know what I'm saying.
Now me and my 9/8. You know, first Black Panther. Black Lightning. You know, signed by Tony Isabella. You know, this nigga. That don't make sense.
We'll see, man. I need somebody to bite the bait, man. So by the time the show's over, if somebody pledges that 500.
Oh, hold on. You said something, Phil. And I want people to pay attention very carefully.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, let's say you go and you support 500 and you drop 500. You say, hey, Phil, can I get those books? No.
When the show's over,
no. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yeah, you have literally until we get off the air to get this deal. No.
Get back in the box.
This doesn't make sense. The German edition. You can't find.
Hold on. Look, I am a, you know what kind of collector I am.
Yes, sir.
And Fast Willie Jackson, which is right where I'm pointing at. Well, there's a reason why it's in the middle of the wall like that, because that book is real hard to find. Period. Regardless of its grade. But the German, like I have learned, because I play collectible card games too, and always the foreign version of the cards are always harder to get.
Yeah.
That German version, Fantastic 452, you're not going to be able to find that anywhere. Paul just said that. For all the people that are collectors, like, do you want a one of and that kind of stuff? You ain't finding that type of stuff somewhere. That what he just offered, just for the record, is easy 1,500. On top of the $500 tier. That's
all. You getting extras already on top of that.
Y'all got to understand. I've done a lot of Kickstarters, and the reward tier system in this Kickstarter is out of this world already. And on top of that, he giving you these rare diamonds
from my personal collection.
You know what, Sun Tzu? While you know what, the respect, I always listen. I play my position. TGCs are absolutely bachelors. Paul and Phil, these dudes out here with PhDs. I play my position. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, Sun Tzu, you know what we're gonna do? Because we gotta show unity, you know what I'm saying? Because they think we out here fighting. Nigga that. We're gonna do a double reward system right here, right now. The next person, whether you support for the first time or if you just up your pledge past $30, I'm gonna give you a choice. Hold on. Black Panther. This is the full complete edition. I remember this is volume 3. I remember I was speaking to Paul, and Paul was like, "Chocolate, no. Get them in pieces if you don't want to get the whole omnibus." So Midtown made a mistake and hooked me up with double. So this is the complete edition, volume 3, by Christopher Priest, the Black Panther.
What are you about to do?
The Black Panther. I'm giving this away, number 1, and then because you know what, we talking about we all here. We all got ladies in our lives. We got my chocolate wife. We got we got that Sun Tzu warrior. We got the chocolate wife. She's the queen. She's the queen of chocolate. Phil got his
queen
lady. Phil got his lady because Phil play it, but this Phil got his lady.
Why you putting his business out there, bro?
Hold on.
Emotional damage.
And Paul a family man, so it's only right because we keep talking about T'Challa. T'Challa is dope, but you can't forget his woman. 9.8.
Yes, it is.
Hold on. The people's is behind me, so I'm trying to behave. But 9.8, time by Sway. Oh yeah, so
what is that? Is that a Sway cover?
Sure. Yes, it's my boy Joshua Swaby, though, from his Black History Month collection set right here. I'm trying to get the glare off, and
make yourself big so I pause so I can see.
I got people in my background that don't want to. Oh, they left. Hold on. I got people in my backgrounds, and I'm trying to protect them. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, wrong book. Make myself big.
Yeah, that's the jam.
Angle it down. Angle it down. There's a glare.
Yeah, that's the jam right there.
There you go.
That's my baby right there.
Black History Month cover. Y'all know I love my Storm. In order of love, it's Storm, Sojourner Mullen, then Vixen. In order of my black loves. And
hey, Chocolate, I don't have one of them. Do you have a raw version of those? One of those?
I got you. I got too many of them. Matter of fact, I have one signed already.
Can I get one, please?
I bet. I mean, the way you giving out stuff, the hell, sure.
Yeah.
I get that back from Lee Jackson. Absolutely. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we rocking and rolling.
Oh, okay. So hold on. You done escalated. Let me escalate. Ready?
No, this is not an escalation, Sun Tzu. We collabing. This is what I'm
bringing. It's me and you.
What you bringing?
I got something that nobody got.
You a piece of work.
All right, check this out. My Milestone fans, right?
Oh no, we're not doing that. We don't.
You have my attention.
Now you don't want to do that.
No.
Long box.
Sun Tzu, no.
Nah, you can't do that, Sun Tzu.
Milestone long box.
Is that a chat original?
This is a just chat.
Nope. You can't. That's
Static.
forbidden.
Custom
man.
custom long
You
box.
can't do that. So how you gonna ship that?
Oh, I can anything be shipped, brother.
It collapses. It can collapse.
Okay.
I know. I'm
Anything
trying to
can be
make
shipped.
him not ship it. Dang it, I
You know what I'm
want it.
saying? Custom, only one of.
That's the first. That's the only one he had.
No, he made this for me, brother. I picked him up.
Oh, that's not the same one that he had at the con. No, he
No.
didn't have the lid.
Nobody
You're
has
right.
this but me.
Yes, you're
Crazy.
right.
Custom.
Oh, I know why you got that. You're a piece of work because you're gonna match it to shoe.
Sir. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Marcos.
So
I love
shout
that
out Just
movie.
Chad. This is my dude, man. Like he out
Oh,
of Charlotte, North Carolina. But custom and the quality of this is
Nah, it's
better
dope.
than the
It's-
regular long
Yes.
boxes. Because
Yeah,
he put
it's a thicker cardboard.
and he put
Yeah.
sealant on it, so it's better quality. It stands up better against those the
So,
other.
so is this in addition to what Chocolate's doing?
Yes, sir.
We talking about but you got to go to that the big numbers.
Sandra, what number you at? So right now, I'm gonna start the floor. Start the floor meaning I want someone who never pledged, or if they're gonna add to their pledge. So you tell me what's the adding to the pledge? What's the tier we looking at? Where we at?
We need to get up because the problem is Phil is giving away.
Phil's at 500. We're not going there. We gotta give them some low hanging fruit. We gotta give them some low hanging fruit.
Yeah, you gotta get to add 250. Add 250.
I'm not mad at that. See, because I was at like
show it to you one more again.
So you
Nah,
got
but
the
that box-
box, you got the 9.8, and you got the other book.
Oh, they went upstairs. So
I'm
I'm
not
in the
mad.
background. I got my wife and my sister walking around here. They went upstairs, so we good now. Back. Here we go. It's that Black Panther, so you can read. And shout out to Paul, because I remember literally. So Paul and I we speak, but there's a time where I know Paul gonna call me at this time. I call Paul at let's say the wrong hour, and he's like, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I need your help." And he's like, "I'm about to do a deposition right now." I'm like, "I need Black Panther help." Yeah, I got time. He's like, "Yeah, I got time." And I literally was like, "I need this book." He's like, "No, you're doing too much. Start with this."
So at the 250, we got the Storm Swaby joint.
Yes, sir. Let me get the clear out.
In the 9.8, we got the custom box.
You know what? 250 sounds like a nice round number. You know what I'm saying? So if we cut to that 250, it's only right that we upgrade this dish. So we're going to do that 250. We're going to do that sway.
Oh man, that's
and
crazy.
That sounds good. So we're going to upgrade that. So you're going to get, I can't hold everything. So you're going to get 2 slabs and the book and the box. You can literally just put all of this in the box. Literally, baby. Now, keep in mind, this is for anyone. You can either pledge at 250 or up your tier or up your rewards to 250. So if you already pledged $100, if you add $150 more, boom, you there, baby. You there, baby. We out here. Listen, we out here giving stuff from the chocolate sack, from the war room.
Whoa.
Did you say chocolate sack?
We're not giving nothing from there.
Is that what he just said?
Yes, no. You know, listen. Both of y'all can't tell me nothing.
I gotta do that Homer Simpson.
We spent half a Wednesday wrap up talking about underoos. Don't tell me nothing. Leave me alone. So yeah, I got chocolate.
Is there a way we can edit that part out?
No editing. We got chocolate sacks. We got milk chocolate. We got dark chocolate. We got
Stop.
hazelnut.
We're gonna get red flagged by YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm talking about chocolate.
and where the beige comic lord show at?
You know what I'm saying? We're talking about chocolate. Dang it! Who don't like chocolate? Everybody loves chocolate.
The problem with the beige comic lords, y'all be talking about caramel. Can I have some caramel?
All is like chocolate.
Derek,
Pause to his
oh, man.
Hey, yo.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Emotional damage.
You know, no matter, regardless of whatever, man.
This man, what's wrong with underoos? This man.
Who is that? I have no idea who that is.
Derek.
That's Derek.
Oh.
Derek
That's Dr. Wizard.
That's the one and only, the wizard, the
So
heart.
I'm gonna say right now, so that tier, so all the other tiers have already been fulfilled. Besides for the 500 joint, that 250 joint is crazy too. So,
dude.
Yeah.
But you know what, Phil?
Let me ask you this. Go ahead.
Before we go, you know what? So we got 500, we got 250. Real quick, right here, right now. the next person that either pledges, I don't care what tier, or does $50, a minimum of $50, you're gonna get the Oracles, signed by Maximilian, absolutely fire. And you know what? Just because I want to wake y'all asses up, because y'all playing games out here, boys and girls. Yeah.
Oh,
Sanford Green, sign.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Y'all
A legend has a joint?
Nah, listen, I'm gonna wake y'all up. And y'all know how much this go on eBay. Y'all know. And then I'm gonna give y'all the black. Oh, my bad. See. Give y'all the black excellence sign. Sanford Green sign. Don't let me treat this like whatnot and start digging in the crates. Let me start digging in the crates.
Man, y'all paying that. If you looking for that book, all you doing is
the book. You're literally getting buy one, get one free. It's $25 each book. Are you kidding me?
You already getting the joints that come with the reward.
With the Kickstarter. Matter of fact, you know what? Hold on.
Let's see what happens.
Hold on.
There's somebody in there. There's somebody in there.
Wait. Pass and double. Give to the next person. Shout out to you. Oh! Hold on. Eclectic Blurred
That's
Niche.
my dude, Eclectic Blurred Niche. That's my dude.
We got to give you something off the rip. I got to figure out that out as well. But so not only did he come out at the 50, he said to double it, Chocolate. Put your money where your mouth is. Double. Oh, that's a customer book. I almost lost my marbles. He said, put your money where your mouth is. You know what? I got you right here. Y'all know that we support everybody out here. Shout out to Shane, because y'all know I love graffiti. But here's what we're going to do. Mr. Ewok. Ooh, that Akira. Sun Tzu just got activated. We dropping Akiras. And then I said, Shane, now you're probably like, yeah, what I got to do it here? Unless you were at Collectively Black.
Oh, that's it.
Listen.
Right
Then you know Shane had to sign it at the back.
That's
look at the listen. Phil is very humble, and y'all probably like Phil humble. Yes, because the things that my boy is connected to. Look at the inside of it. Look at the art, and this is art. I'm not gonna be like them. Oh no, you just tagging up the stuff. No, nigga. Look. Come on now. What? Listen, everybody know my two secret powers. I wish I could sing like Luther. I wish I could draw. If I could draw, I would be literally outside. Like, look, come on.
Check this out. Guess who just texted me just now?
Who?
Shane just texted me right now. He wants to add to the pot.
No, not. Nah, chill. Now
Shane wants to add to the pot.
Because I know Shane got some joint. Nah, we can't do that.
We about to add something crazy to the pot at the $1,000 tier.
Oh my God.
$100 are gone.
Damn, what's Shane gonna do?
Y'all don't know. Shane's art is disgusting.
At the $1,000 or more.
Hold on, wait. Let me give you your position. Pause. Go ahead.
So at the $1,000 tier or more, I'm waiting for him to send it to me because I know what he's about to do.
If it's
ain't got a piece that he wants to donate, and it's about to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eclectic Blurred Niche said to double it. Not only we doubled it, so right now,
shout out to Eclectic Blurred, y'all.
Come on now,
Maximilian's here.
Is he? Where he at?
Yeah,
come on now.
Iconic art.
Max, I need you to send me a DM, please. Sexual Chocolate Comics. I believe you did, but my head is a hot mess, so you probably did.
So, and also, I got a Maximilian. I got a question for you, man. Can I make that announcement that we were talking about?
Wait. Like, I'm waiting for him to say yeah. I need a water. You see, I had the linens on. I had to come correct to properly host this show. But man, I need agua. I need water. Because y'all out here, Lord Jesus. Let me go in that chocolate fridge and get some of that.
Everything.
Shout out Max, man. That book is fire, man. I can't wait to get people ask me for it all the time.
You know what? I need to drink like a white man. I need to be bougie chocolate because y'all playing games tonight. Matter of fact, let's do it because they think it's a game. We activated in this dish. I had to bring out that Saratoga. Listen, I had to bring out that Saratoga because y'all. Hold on.
All right. So do y'all me show what we're doing at the $1,000 tier?
Wait. Maximilian just said, let's.
All right. So can we?
Phil, floor's
So
yours.
here's a special announcement that we're making. Man, we were gonna wait, but since we're here and you were showing us books,
Let me get a swig.
if we get once the if we reach the end of the joint or whatever, we get the 15.
Yes.
Maximilian, man, we're doing an ash can book for Collections in Black. That'll be part of the giveaways. And the story, we've been working on this story, and it's a story. It's like a fake detective story about me going. It's like a neo-noir of me going out trying to find Collections in Black in comic book form, drawn by him.
That's right.
Hey, Max, man, send me that front page. Send me that page, man. The splash page. I think we get the splashes done. Either the splash or the covers done. And I was trying to hold on to that for y'all. And in addition to that, see, we try to hold on for those of you who stayed on
cover. Look at these. Look at this man is. I didn't get to meet him officially, but Phil knew he had to hook me up. I appreciate. Look at the and then the story, because you know how we do in this community. The cover will be dope. You open the book and you're just like, the story is dope too. Come on, let's go. Phil,
you a video of it soon. It's fire.
Say it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video of that Oracle soon. It is absolutely ridiculous. That Max
DM me. Maximilian, please DM me because I'm about to put you to work, my boy.
All right, so I'm about to send y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something. I was trying to hold on to it, but
oh my gosh, Jay Solo. I know what? So I need y'all to just double check and see where we at. Just see where we at. We right now we have 50. We still have 50, ladies and gentlemen. So we doing Shane's art book signed, beautiful. We doing Sanford Green, one of the kings. Oh, wait a minute. Shout out to the one and only Ace Blade in the house, baby.
So check this out.
Make sure you support that Kickstarter. Listen, a rising tide lifts all boats. Make sure you support. I supported. He seen chocolate in there. We didn't there. We out here.
I gotta convert these real quick.
And then you're getting that Ewok Akira. We just need either someone to pledge at the $50 mark or up your pledge to $50. Listen, Ace Blade, listen.
Yep.
It's not just the Wednesday wrap up, baby. We out here. Don't worry about that. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. It's only Monday, and y'all are already entertained by the BCL. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the stream. It's only Monday. And hold on, Chocolate, make yourself big. Because I need y'all to understand something.
I love when he starts talking to himself in the third person.
No. Listen, Paul, because they need to understand. We need to talk to them in the language of their ancestors. That this is Monday, and they have a premium BCL show. That is one. Two, we have Wednesday.
This is the Monday mob.
This is the one more time, my boy. One more time. Let's go. On top of that, you have the Wednesday wrap up that's about to drop. I need y'all to understand that this week is about to go down. You have literally the Eisners happening. Dennis Cowan about to get his Lifetime Achievement Award. And then, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I am going to tell you, we are tapped into some ish. There's going to be some news. There's going to be some earthquake situations happening at this con. I need y'all to pay attention to the BCL. Make sure you follow the socials, Black Comic Lords on Instagram, and make sure you are tapped into the group. Because this week, if you ain't tapped in this week, you are never part of the culture. Point blank, period. Paul, what we got?
Hey, Chocolate, I need you to go ahead and open that up. I threw 2 images in there.
Oh, this fool. What is the
at the $1,000 mark, we're giving away.
No, he's not.
The other one. We're giving away the Collections in Black 3-piece Black Panther canvas lady. Go to the other joint. Go to the other joint. You can see how big it is. Pause.
Oh my God.
So you see that right corner? Those 3 pieces right there, all together.
Are you kidding me?
$1,000 mark. You'll get those 3 together. Go back to exactly what it is. One more time. So the 1,000 mark, you'll get the Black Panther Collections in Black 3-piece canvas piece by Shane.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Paul is literally sitting there salivating. If he wasn't,
Like all of us were in Charlotte
talk that talk.
in 918 Studios, looking at that piece, going, "Oh my God, that's incredible!" Every person that walked by that piece was like, "That's incredible."
Just want to draw you every time.
Honestly, I'm gonna answer for Paul right now, and I know you're probably like, "What you mean answer for Paul?"
The
Paul
3-piece. Yep, Ace Blade. The 3
going this week, that would be mine.
Ace Blade. The 3-piece.
Oh, I got. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, the 3-piece at the $1,000 mark is yours. On top of whatever, that's on top of whatever the incentive is already. So
hold on. I need them to see something real quick. Because some. Oh, this is backfiring tremendously on me tonight. So I am not logged into my account, so that's why it says back this reward. Y'all know I showed them on my phone. I'm already back. So we're gonna run through this real quick. At the 10, so you can pledge with other reward, whatever, 5, 10, to whatever you want. You just want to pledge, you pledge. $10, you get the digital card, Finding 52 digital card. Because remember, this is going to be a film, but it's a movement. But at its core, it is a film, and it is allowing Phil to travel to different areas, different museums, meet with different individuals, and have conversation to say, hey, where is this book? Where is this original page? And also, remember, he is also on this journey going to highlight different collectors from our culture and show you that there's no wrong way to collect. Come on now. So you're going to get that at the $10 mark. At the $25 mark, you are going to get what? A digital ticket and a lobby card. What is a lobby card? Remember when you would go to the movie theaters, right? For those that are, moviegoers and whatever case would be, and you would see in the lobby, they would have a print of the card. You're going to get one of that right there as well, ladies and gentlemen. At the $50 mark, what do you get? You get the Finding 52 and you get the poster and the lobby card. As you see, the man makes sure that you don't miss out nothing. He keeps on building and building on as you go. At the $75 mark, you get all of the above, plus you get the printed lobby card today. You can take that, laminate that, meet him at a con or a Black Comic World event and get it signed. See what I did there? I know you did. At the $100 mark, a line, or what we call the chocolate line, because that's where I am right now. You get a copy of the second printed of the Collectors in Black Ashcan. Remember, the only time that you could have got this bad boy is if you supported at the first wave and you got the first edition. Now you are getting the only chance to get the second edition. You cannot go to the stores and buy this. You can only get this from what? DJ Big Phil here on his Kickstarter as well at the $100 mark. Now we're going to move up a little bit. At the $50 mark, remember, you saw Phil with his CSI, with the strings and the whole situation, looking for that. Oh, yeah, now we're going into case file, baby. We are literally getting our Indiana Jones on. Here you get not only do you get the ash can, but you get a poster, artist signed poster. What does that mean, artist signed poster? Because you know as much as anyone that Phil has a Rolodex of individuals in his back pocket that he can reach out to and say, please draw this for me, and they will. The Sanford Greens, the Dennis Cowens, the Marcus Williams, the Ace Blades, the Ray Anthony Heights, the Maximilians, the Sean Pilson. I just made you extra white. The Shane Pilson. You hear all of the above at his disposal to partake in rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes, Ace Blade, the chocolate line, baby. Absolutely. We'll put that line in the sand. Now, at the $250, you see the one and only Sun Tzu breaking people's hearts and disrespecting people with his limited edition shirt. But you, too, can partake and get your ass a Finding 52 shirt if you partake at the $250 mark. So not only do you get all of the above, but you get the limited edition Finding 52, and now we get into the big boy numbers. You get the tribute print inspired by 52, Fantastic 452 with the COA. And then you get the Finding 52 case file. Because you know one thing about Phil, he always will make sure the presentation is right. It is what it is, baby. Now we're talking, this is where things become real. $500 mark. You get all of the above. And what else do you get? You get original art in this bad boy, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're probably like, what? So you're going to get an artist signed poster, but you are getting what? Original art to be announced. Black Panther specific art. It might be T'Challa. It might be T'Chaka. It could be Shuri. Who knows? But you are getting an original art, 11 by 17 by somebody. You will know when you get it. Now, this is where you just like, you know what, Phil? This is it. I'm behind you. You're going to get the original art. You're going to get the print. You're going to get all of that. But you're going to get a private QA you're going to get a private live stream with the QA, with the filmmaker. Oh, you didn't know my boy Phil out here doing comics, filmmaking, and DJing left and right, baby. And for those that do not have chocolate credit like myself, blood syndicate number 4, you can get yourself some credit, an associate, producer credit in Finding 52. Get your IMDb credits on, boys and girls. And then at the top of the top, la creme de la creme, 5 Gs, baby. I'm sorry, I jumped the gun. Here is where the IMDb listing is on top of all of the above. And you know one thing about Phil ain't cheap. What I mean by he ain't cheap, he invited us to the Collections in Black event for free, fed us, entertained us, literally gave us drinks, libations, good company. We made business moves. We had BJ Kicks, Charles Stewart III. So you think at $5,000 this is all you get? Oh, no. Trust and believe. And remember, if you are a Black Comic Lords member, you have the luxury, you have the exclusivity of having those tiger print. I mean, that what we call the BCL Panther, ladies and gentlemen, on top of the goodies that he is going to bestow.
Whoa, hold on.
Come on now.
Jason Noir just gave us a whole stack. Let's go.
Whoa. Wait. First and foremost, wait a minute. I need y'all to slow it down for me. DJ Big Phil, when you say a stack, you mean 1 0 0 0. So does that mean he gets? I mean, he gets the three piece. Does that mean he gets a 3-piece and the chicken? Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen! Congrats, ladies and gentlemen! Round of applause. He said, "I ain't come here to play. I want that." Come on now, boys and girls. Listen, we're not playing. We're moving. It's not even the Wednesday wrap up, and we already gave you entertainment. You probably went to work today, and the white man was pissing you off, and your customers were pissing you off, and your baby is annoying. Your baby daddy's pissing you off, and you just like, oh my god, I gotta wait till Wednesday for the Wednesday wrap up because BCL is gonna change my life. It's Monday. We are here, baby. Let's go. We got Danny Quick here, boys and girls. We got BJ Kicks rocking with us. I mean, what more do you want? We got Maximilian Dollar. We got the ladies and gentlemen. We have the who's who rocking and rolling, moving and grooving with us right here live while we are literally giving the house away. What more do you want from the BCL, baby? Oh my goodness. DJ Big Phil, Sun Tzu, and of course the CEO himself, Paul, rocking and rolling, moving and grooving on the live, coming to you on Facebook, on Instagram, and on X. Come on now. Once again, a round of applause for this man. I mean, look at this piece. Hold on, let me take this down. I want y'all to understand what he just got. Look at this beautiful 3-piece suit. Sure. This man got a 3-piece meal and the box with the biscuit, side of gravy, and a refreshing cold sweet tea, baby. Ooh, look at this. And for y'all looking at this, and y'all like, oh my gosh, how big is this baby? What is this? Look at this. It is literally that baby on the right. Collectors in Black 3-piece. Ooh. That alone. And first and foremost, I need y'all to understand. I say this to his behind his back, and I say it to his face. Shane may not have the melanin of this culture, but his soul and his spirit is from this culture. Yeah, that is a motherfucking fact. That's number one. Number two, if Shane was to sell this on his own, there's no way he's starting this at $1,000. But because he supports us and the movement, he said, I'm going to put my name out there and hook y'all up with this, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a round of applause. Let's go. I'm not going to front, Phil. I'm happy, but I'm also a little sad.
Why is that, brother? Because you didn't get it.
Piece is beautiful. You damn right. You damn right. Because you know that Paul said it. We were there. We saw it live. And Sons, you were there. Come on now.
That thing is gorgeous.
What? That thing is beastly. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, do not fret. Do not worry. We still have tiers. We still got that $500 tier where we got that German edition of Fantastic 452 on top of that I said Fast Five Freddy. What is wrong with me? Fast Willie Jackson. And then myself and Sun Tzu combined our forces, and we literally said at the 250 mark, we got some delicious goodies for you. We got slabs, and we got that beautiful Sun Tzu. Can you show them that box, please? Can you show them that one of one from his personal collection? That beautiful. Look at this box. Look at that box. I'm not gonna front. I'm shocked you ain't get that box signed by Colin.
Oh, I just got it today, bro. I drove to pick it up today.
Time out. You haven't even had less than 8 hours with that book, and you ready to give it up just for the cause?
I got 3 of them.
Of course he does. He's Sun Tzu, man. Come on.
Piece of work.
You can share.
Honestly, I got 3 of them. I need y'all to understand. When he says he got 3 of them, if y'all don't get it today, you will see it on Friday, and he will not let it go.
Oh, you won't see it ever again. It's because it's going up there, and to the to the permanent archive. That's where it's going. But
ladies and gentlemen, and then, if you have never supported, or if you up your current pledge to $50, you may not have a piece of Shane's work, but you can get an art book that will detail all of the deliciousness that Shane has done. And when I tell you, listen, let me tell you how nasty Collections in Black was. And you're probably like, nasty? Yes. Let me explain how nasty it was. We are leaving the event. The Knicks just won. We are all helping Phil clean up and whatever, because we're good. You know, we're going to help out our boy. And literally myself, Paul, everybody goes, whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is that? Paul, do you remember that painting, that joint, that static joint on that cloth?
That was from Maximilian.
Oh my gosh. Literally, I was like, this is disgusting. Oh my God. Wait, time out. That was Maximilian joint.
Yeah.
Bet.
It was.
I'm putting him to work. Bet. I'm putting him to work. Oh, it's about to be a banger. But listen, look, I want to show y'all. Look at the goodies.
Yep.
I wonder if he has the Collections in Black Panther joint in this book.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shane's ridiculous, man.
Oh, did you see?
Shane is nasty. Come on now.
God.
Come on now. What?
Absolutely. Bruh.
Come on now. I'm not gonna front.
So
This is one.
if anybody that's going to Heroes Con too, I think I need to show y'all this too. For the Shane's actually in San Diego now.
What?
They're doing an Infinity War wall.
Ooh.
And
I saw that on his Instagram. He was doing something.
And he did the Black Panther. Of course he did. I'm gonna send y'all what Shane did. So if you go
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did, man. He did the Black Panther. Hold on. Let me see if
I know he put BTA.
I want to see that.
Hold on. He went crazy on there. Yeah, so he's in San Diego right now. So all y'all that's gonna be, and he's gonna be down there. Give me 1 second if I can pull this up. Give me 1 minute. Here we go. I'll pull him up.
Outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, like I said, a rising tide.
I just sent.
Oh, you just sent it? A rising tide lifts our boat. Make sure not only are you supporting our boy DJ Big Phil, support our boy Danny Quick. Listen.
Yes.
Support Ace Blade. My man literally saw me. He was like, Chocolate, you got a way to get in? I was like, He was like, get your ass in here. Let's go. I didn't get a chance to go over there, but I definitely sent a few of my Bulletproof Brigade over there, and I was like, go support. And then once the Kickstarter came through, and I was like, oh no, I got to drop dollars behind my boy. I can't forget. He got me through.
That's right.
I have to drop dollars behind my boy. Come on now.
Wait a second. Somebody just text me and they want to anonymously give some books, and they just show me some heat. I'm about to real quick show Shane's joint real quick, please.
Oh, he did not. Oh, hold on.
Quick.
I'm not from Paul. I was talking crap about you because I messed up, and I was like, here I go being Paul with the tech now.
That's messed up.
That's messed up, bro.
It's not inaccurate. That's still messed up.
Wait, what? What the hell? I gotta make that full screen.
So go to another. It's bigger. Go next. Go. Just skip over. Go to the next picture.
You want to send me that one?
Right, he got a storm picture with a storm in the background.
Hold on.
Actual.
He recreated the Issad Ribic joint with Black Panther with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
Oh. Look how he drew my baby. Look how he drew Storm.
I'm not sure if he did Storm or not, but I know he did. He did the Black Panther and whatever. Oh, he's in the chat. He can tell you what he did.
It's fire. And then look, Paul. Look at the bottom where you see like the R. What do they call it? The POW? Look at that. Come on.
God.
Oh, he did Storm too. My bad. He did Storm.
You're gonna tell me I know Shane's art. Listen.
He said that to me already. I don't even know why I'm tripping.
Listen, you're gonna tell me. Listen, there's a few artists that I know. I can tell a Damian Scott. I can tell a Shane. I can tell a Nick Draper Ivy. Listen, I can tell my peoples.
That's crazy.
He
Yo,
drew that.
Shane,
short.
are you gonna be there up through the weekend? Because I'll be down there Thursday.
Hey, I know Phil was talking about people begging, but hey, Shane, my birthday is August 14th. Sitting there, hey, you know,
You got these cheeseburgers, man.
My birthday is August 14th. You know.
All right, y'all. I'm about to bring in some more heat, y'all. And it's about to be crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, he said he's leaving Thursday afternoon, right when you get there. Damn. I know.
That is crazy. Gracious.
Paul, tomorrow, I'll wait your call. that's all. I ain't stupid. I wait your call. I know you're like, what's the
You know what? You know what? Hold on. I'm about to make this phone call while y'all
live.
Here. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gents, listen. Hold on, Paul. I need y'all to understand.
What's up, brother? I'm gonna talk to you because I don't want them to know who I'm talking to. So they see me on TV.
Is PCL adjacent, but we got Phil.
So check it out. I'm talking. Hey, Chalk. So I'm talking to my man Rico right now. Paul, you know who Rico is.
Rico who? Rico Love?
Rico Jones.
Rico Jones.
Oh, Rico Jones.
So Rico got some heat real quick. I'm gonna throw something up real quick. And Rico, you tell me at what tier are we putting one of these in?
Rico Jones, aka Father Time.
Don't put that up yet. Don't put that up. Put this up. Hold on.
Let me explain. Let me put the context so people understand who he's talking to.
So
Rico Jones, aka Father Time.
Father Time.
He is in the black comic collecting community. What's a level above Griot? He is Father Time. He's the keeper of knowledge when it comes to black collectibles in general, but specifically with black comics. If you do not follow him yet, please check out Black Keys on Instagram, Twitter. His collection is second to none for one, but that's not the most important part of the brother. The most important part is his knowledge. Knowledge of black comics is second to none. Much of what you see on the Black Comic Lords database, their website, about our comics collections comes from Rico Jones's knowledge. So shout out to that brother.
Black Key Comics. So here we go. It's changed the Black Grail now, by the way, y'all. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna show the original art first. Can you tell me what that art is so I can explain to the people, my brother?
So, Paul, the answer that you're looking for is in Creole, they call it oikal. So it's basically an oracle. So an oracle is literally so griot or the storytellers, the oikal or oracle are the ones who are literally walking encyclopedias and walking libraries. They're the ones that tell the griots the story.
Pull this page up, y'all. So
am I gonna lie to you?
We're giving away this page real quick.
Okay, so hold on. You said the page?
There should be original art page.
No, absolutely not.
Pull the page up. Chocolate, quit playing.
Oh my God!
All right, so this page is from Black Panther. What issue is this, sir?
Oh man, it's the Christopher Priest run.
Once I saw
this art is by Sal. This art is by Sal Voluto.
Once I saw what it was.
That's Black Panther when he's. Oh Jesus! When he's kissing, is that Malice? It's Malice.
So there we go.
When he was under the influence of the Jinafru thing.
At what tier we put? How much they got to give to get this, brother?
Dude, this is oh my God.
So he said that. I'm gonna get this for y'all now. He's blessing y'all right now. Trust me, because he's nicer than me. I'd have had this going something crazy. So here we go. You ready?
Here we go.
We're gonna do. We got so much, man. We got so much to give. My good Christian.
What's this number? This number out here. This boy out here, Jones on the phone.
There's more books coming, so I want to make sure we get everybody a chance to do all this. Can I do the first one you said?
Rico? Why is that? What up, baby?
At the 150 tier, you get that.
What?
Ho 150. It's a steal. It's
$150.
150.
150. If you don't take, nigga,
I'm already past.
You just gotta add another one. You gotta add one. We got it's $1.50.
Exactly. You gotta add one. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand right now. Finding 52 on Kickstarter. If you have never pledged, you need to pledge at the $150 tier. If you already have a pledge, you need to be the first one to up your reward to $1.50, and you're going to get this original thing. Original. This is not a print. This is not a sketch. This is original one of one. Original page of Black Panther kissing Malice. Right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. The first one to either pledge at $150 or up their reward to $150. You are getting this right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon me, excuse me. Let me put right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. The first one. I need y'all to understand.
He didn't say 1,000. He said 150.
150. I need y'all to understand that at $1,000, someone just got that Collected in Black Panther, the 3-panel. At 3 panels, that we just let that go. And then Big Phil said, you know what? I'm gonna violate y'all because at $1.50, I'm gonna let original art go from Black Panther. Not black, but black. Oh,
this Lord have mercy.
The 150.
Oh my gosh. Larry Miller is like, that is an awesome page. That's a keeper. Larry Miller, please make sure you give Phil. Larry Miller,
this is a steal beyond stealing.
This doesn't make no sense. This don't make no sense. We are literally giving the house away. Honestly, you know what?
But let me say this. Make me big. Pause.
You know what? Here you go.
The reason.
Wiseacre, stop. Oh, he beat me to it. Wiseacre, baby. Let's go.
Come on, man. That's my dude.
He beat me to it. I was literally
Shout out to Wiseacre. Too slow. You gotta be quicker than that.
You gotta be quicker than that.
All right, so look, really? We got another one.
Hold on, Wiseacre, before you go, you already know. Reach out to Phil on the Instagram, or you can reach out to the BCL with your address and all of that, so we can get that baby shipped to you, my good man. Or
hey, Jonathan, can you handle all of the joints? I'll just make sure you get them.
I got you. The addresses and everything.
Yeah, all of that. We'll make sure we'll take care of it. I'll make sure we get that.
Do me a favor in the private chat, Phil. Tell me the name of who won. Matter of fact, we don't need to do that. Whoever won the $1,000 tier, put your name.
I got that taken care of.
Bet I got it from here. Wiseacre, I got Frederick Little stuff. I got him. I got that one taken care of. I got his stuff. I got his. FUBU Comics, I love you. That is absolutely dope.
Whatever. Hey, listen. I need you to click that book right there. We're giving away some heat right now. With the stacks of books. You get a copy of. Let's get it in here. We going big boy today.
You sure?
Click on that, sir. Click on that.
Dang it. Hold on. What's
right.
Free?
So we giving away a copy of Friday Foster.
How we doing that?
What we doing with this one, Rico?
Because I don't have that. And
oh my god, this is a grail for me.
I tell you what. So here we go. We giving away 2 copies of Friday Foster, $1.50 each. You gotta do $1.50 each.
Oh my god.
What's the condition on those? Those look like they freaking.
Boy, they look good.
They good. They nice copies. They're very fine at the minimum.
Oh my god.
The VF at the minimum.
Are you out your mind? Ladies and
gentlemen,
I need you to understand this, what you are looking at right now. If you increase your current tier, I showed you how to do that. So you're going to go to edit pledge. You're going to click on your current pledge, then you're going to hit continue. There you will have the opportunity to click on bonus pledge. There you can add more. If you have already supported, you can add. You need to add 150 to get one of these. If you add 300, you get both. Now, if you have never supported, this is your first time, you can literally support at 300 and get not only all of the Kickstarter rewards, but you get both of the books. You can literally start your collection.
Hold on. I got something better. Hold on, y'all.
What we got?
This dude, my man's showing out on y'all right now.
Yeah,
Now,
you know what?
Listen. This ain't no add-on unless you up to $1 something. This ain't no you got two. No, we about to do this right. Give me 1 second.
Here we go. First and
This
foremost,
is
I don't know what's going on.
This Friday Foster is a grail.
I don't know what's going on in Paul's background, but it is illuminated and things are getting crazy out here, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't. But wait a minute. It gets better than that.
Hold on. Let me make sure I get this. So Wiseacre gets. Let me write this down. Let me get his stuff together. Wiseacre got the original art.
Write these down. I got some. Somebody said great. So you got the two at $150 a piece. And we're always worried about grading these joints and things of that nature. But you know what? What if we get you one that's already graded?
Oh no!
Don't do that.
Oh no!
What's the grade?
So at the 250 mark, you can get a 7.5.
At the 150 mark, that's a $700 book.
No, now hear me out. Hear me out. A 6.0 just sold for how much? A 6.5 just sold for 200, and we giving you a 7.
No, you're telling me like I don't do whatnot, like I don't be on eBay.
My head is.
Wait a minute. Hit the picture, y'all. Cause it's getting better than this. Because we gonna show you how crazy.
Nah, you know what? Now y'all just being disrespectful.
We are being disrespectful. So check this out.
Oh my God!
What am I looking at?
For the 7.5 is at 250. But guess what? And that's a steal. We got something better. What did you say, Rico? Go ahead, my brother.
Wiseacre Black Panther page.
Wait a minute. You just made up a tier, man. Ain't that ain't the number, man? Underneath that, let me get.
I do like Paul's background. That's fire.
And a 9.2 at 500. Let's go. A 9.2 at 5.
I'm gonna sit down now. I've been standing up the whole show.
Let's go. My wife added something. Let's go.
What she do?
Oh no, she did something.
How you know? What we got?
She got a Friday Foster. She said 150. Let's go.
All right, so we got Friday Foster. White got the what? There we go. Okay.
Let's go, mama. Let's go.
So we got one. We got one. That's how we do, man. Listen, this why you got love. This why you need a black woman to support you like this. That's what we're talking about. I'm mad, man. Ain't nobody called and bidded on nothing for me. Some bullshit. I gotta sit down because now y'all making my blood pressure rise. I just got help. Listen, and look, you'll never get these prices anywhere.
You think?
You'll never get these prices anywhere, man. This is what we talk about, y'all.
I didn't even know. I ain't never seen a Friday Foster over a 3.
Come on, man. We got man. We got to do this, man. Look, man. We had almost 8,000, y'all. Come on, if we get to 8,000, we halfway there. Hold on. Rico's talking.
Hold on, y'all talking about 8,000. I need y'all to understand that we are literally $7,809 away.
Rico's about to make another announcement. What you about to say, Rico?
Oh no.
Hold on. What we got? We done. Okay. All right. Like, subscribe, share. You heard Paul. You heard the share. Oh, also, Paul, you were talking the other day about the hype up.
Yeah, that's after the video's done.
All right, so wait a minute. Now he about to get ignorant right now.
Even more ignorant?
Yeah, we're not done.
God.
See, this is
Rico about to get disrespectful.
Rico, he's about to get disrespectful. What's he been doing so far?
So you ready? Y'all ready for these two? So we're doing a double dip at 500.
Another 500
for 2 books, and we're gonna give you those of you who know what this is. Go and put these on the screen, sir.
Where are we? Well, I'm waiting for the show. No, I rebuke you. And no, negative.
Put them both up.
No way. No. I plant my flag. I'm fully activated. I boycott.
There better not be no e-bond.
No, absolutely not.
Let's go.
Hell no.
Let's drop it.
No.
You got man. Quit playing chocolate. Let's go. So we're giving up. Y'all ready? That's the Mobius static, y'all. That's the Mobius the Platinum.
My God.
I give up. I'm
That's
done.
insane.
I give up.
That's
So
You know what?
what,
we
so-
got that.
what do you have to give to get that?
Hold on.
Well, no,
I'm done.
you get 2 books. You get that, and you also get throw that other book up. Is the other book on there?
What other? There's
My
what? You don't
fault.
need nothing after this.
No, there's 2 that goes with this, sir. This is a
What do you
bingo.
need after this?
I just
What
threw
do
it
you
up
need?
in there.
What do you need to donate for that, Phil?
Doesn't
Oh
matter.
my God!
Doesn't matter. I'm
No.
dropping 2 books for that.
Tell me the tier first before I put the other book up. That's the only way. Tell
If
me
you-
how much you need before I put the other book up first.
500 for both.
Are you out your mind?
Hold on.
500
My
for
wife is really
both.
saying, I wake up the kids, I'm sleeping with them.
That's a Mobius, y'all.
Ladies
we
and
got
gentlemen,
Platinum joint.
you talking about listen, Larry, drop a Baker book. Respectfully, you know what? This is what Sun Tzu and I do. Let me explain. Phil collects them, Paul collects them. We flip them, we move them.
Rico got some crazy.
Hold on, Phil. Let me talk to them in the language of their ancestors. 9.2 static platinum. And you do know Cowan is outside. He is tangible. He's going to be at Terrificon with chocolate. He's going to be at Baltimore with chocolate. He's going to be at New York Comic Con live on what? I'm out. See, I'm letting things out the bag already. That's number 1. And you got Jimmy Palmiotti, who's tangible. You got all the others that's tangible. And then you get 9.0 static Mobius. I mean, the Mobius. My mentor, Joe Illidge, is still here. He can sign that.
This is a $500 book.
Raw. Yeah. No, say that, Sun Tzu. Raw.
The $500 book raw.
And then you have 9.0.
And he gave you a 9.2 platinum.
On top of, you're getting both books, $250 each. Literally, that's 2. And then I need you. Let me just slow it down for y'all. I am the little.
You still get the pledge on top of that.
You know what? Oh shoot!
Oh my God!
Oh shoot! Wait a minute!
Wait! Casual has put 500. I want to give the German book or a 9.2 Friday Foster or a 9 static to Paul. Wow! Let's go! Look at that! Let's go! Hey,
hold on! Stop! See, respect to you, Phil, but I think it just because what I read is I just pledged 900. I want to gift the Friday Foster chocolate.
That's not what it says.
To the chocolate channel and the chocolate community for enriching his chocolate life.
On, man.
Phil already knows which one I would ask for.
Which one you want, sir?
Take a guess.
You know what he wants.
There's so many. I don't know, man. I don't know what all you got.
Bro, what did I just say about the German joint?
The German book is what he wants.
Yours. It's coming your way, sir.
It's crazy.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Stop.
This is crazy.
Stop. Phil, I do not know if you just realized what just happened, but my boy Phil, hold on. Because it's one thing to say it, but I want them to see it. It's one thing to say it, but I want them to see it. Yes. My boy DJ Big Phil, you, my boy. Hold on. Pardon me. Oh, I know why. There's too much on the screen. Oh, no, it ain't. Here it is right here. My boy Phil, you just hit. You, my boy, DJ Big Phil. You just hit. If I'm correct, by that standard, you just hit over 8,000, my boy. Let's go.
Shout out to Kazra. Kazra, thank you for the blessing, man. I appreciate you, brother.
That's phenomenal.
That's huge. I really appreciate that.
It's real. And you know what? And shout out to Fubu. Fubu's over at Clown. He like drop a Crown Comics number 2.
Fubu's home team.
You know what, Crown? I tell you what.
Phil, don't you dare!
Don't you dare!
Please
don't you dare!
Phil,
I had already got it.
I will say your government name. Don't you dare! This show will end.
Man.
It's not like I ain't got it.
Phil, I'm telling you right now. I will.
Now you talking reckless and crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen,
I mean, the
got
books
cons
has
to
already
go
been
to.
thrown around. Is already
No. I got cons to go to. Don't make me waste my con money. I don't want to say waste. Don't make me use my con money. That being said, I need y'all to understand when we started this show tonight, we literally were at $5,000. The community galvanized, and we just pushed this guy.
Come
Hey,
on, man.
y'all do that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't tell. Sun Tzu and Paul both said something this week. Well, have been saying things this week that both mimic each other. Number one, we're not going to say the number, but Sun Tzu literally said at his last show that for the last month, he's only been moving indie books, and he did a very nice number. And go put my boy's business out there, but he did a very nice number. I know that because I do numbers like that too, but I move everything. He was like, no, chocolate. I just moved that. That's number one. Number two, Paul, everything we need is in this community. Don't tell me that ain't true. Don't tell me that ain't true.
Yep.
Facts. Been telling
on
y'all.
now.
Been telling y'all.
Yep.
We all we got. We all we need.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what.
Oh boy, here we go. You know what? I'm not even gonna wait. I'm just gonna make him big. Pause.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what, man, because I'm feeling extra today.
You think? I mean, you just
so let's Paul. I mean, Paul, this is yours. You know what I mean?
No, that German one is fire.
And since you my big homie, I'm gonna throw in the French version too, my nigga.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna bless you.
Wow.
That's my man right there.
I'm gonna send that too.
That's my man right there.
Come on, man. What in the world?
I appreciate you.
I got heat, you know, and I want to bless. I want to go crazy. Like I really want to do something ridiculous.
All right, listen.
So
I feel like we need to combine forces.
I'm about to do something. I think I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna chill out.
So you know what, Phil? Here's where we at. But we have stuff for 250. We have stuff for 500. It is very clear that myself and Sun Tzu, we playing around. So we are going to take what we got and we're going to add it to whatever you about to drop right now. And you're probably like, what you mean? That's the Black Panther book. That's the 2 slabs. That's the Shane original art. That's the Mr. Ewok Akira. That's the Sanford Green Legend Has It. That's the all of the. Listen, we adding that to whatever you got, my boy. We just got, and then that's the Brother Man. Sun Tzu, can you talk to these people about the Brother Man again?
Yeah, man. Just again, you know, some of y'all know, you know, there's a reason why the Brother Man comic is in the African American History Museum, along with its original art. And I mean, his brother started the Black Indie Revolution essentially in them early 90s. Like I said, kind of one of the prototypes and progenitors to what them cats were doing with Milestone. Just early Black indie powerhouse, you know. And this book, this is the last issue. A lot of people got 1 through 10. 10 is tough to get to. You got a 10, you won, but like the 11, you know, there ain't many of them out there at all. So this is one of them ghosts. So you want a ghost book? There it is.
Sun Tzu.
All right, man. We taking the gloves off.
Okay.
Oh,
Sun Tzu, listen to me. I got one of the 3.
We taking the gloves off, man. We taking the gloves off. Grown folks.
You know what I mean by one of the 3. One of the 3 books that I don't move unless it's about to go down.
Oh my God. I know what that is.
It's one of the 3, because 2 of them is bitter. The other one is that collab barbershop. And I know Paul's like,
original art. That's what that folder means. That's what you don't know.
I know what that folder is. As a matter of fact, you get your own screen. What is that?
When he pulls out the black folder.
What is that? And by the way,
he is flipping through original art.
I got something that's crazy.
You know what? Why are you doing that? Let me bring the crew back, because I need y'all to understand something. I want to say this while Paul is here. The CEO. We got Sun Tzu in the chat, and you got myself, Chocolate, and you got DJ Big Phil. We started the show around 8 o'clock. We going, we moving and grooving. I need y'all to understand that as the longer the show goes on, we have just crossed over. We have now had, for the last half an hour, because I've been watching, 110 concurrent viewers rocking and rolling with us on a random Monday night. Ladies and gentlemen, let's motherfucking go. So shout out to y'all rocking and rolling. And you know we're going to keep dropping these gifts on y'all. Shout out to Kazra. Shout out to Rico Jones. You know what I mean? Shout out to Danny Quick. Shout out to Frederick Littles from Wiseacre. Shout out to, Ace Blade, BJ Kicks, JP that was all up in here rocking and rolling.
North Carolina in this chat like crazy.
Yep.
Let's go.
Dutch, the whole crew. Come on now. Love this community. Love this community. This man done brought out a leather bag. What Dr. Kevorkian situation he got going over there?
It's something crazy in the bag.
I mean, first of all, you got Paul bringing out the green light. He never brought out this green light. This is the first time I'm seeing this ever in my life. What is this? The freaking Green Lantern joint?
Nah, man. Paul signal, like Batman. That's the Paul signal.
That's the Paul signal. What is this? I've never seen Paul with these. Every other show he's starting. If it's not the BCL hat, or if it ain't that hat, is this? Is that? What's going on?
The hat's being washed for San Diego Comic-Con.
Ooh, I know you're gonna come out there with gear.
All right.
Ooh, all right. You know what? Let's go. Let's go. Listen? We ready for you? What you doing?
Where we at? Where the total at? Where we at?
We at eight. Oh, wait a minute. Something happened. Because we are now. You gotta let us know. Somebody did something because we had 8,159. Somebody did something.
So what I'm gonna do is this.
Take your time, black man.
Speaking of black.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, I didn't see. Listen. See, no. I didn't even know. See, I didn't even know. See?
Oh no.
Speaking of black man.
Fix the Dahmers. There you go. Paul over there sweating. It's like, what is it?
Oh my God.
I don't want to say swear, but I did not know. I had no idea. Listen, when it's right, it's right.
So
what you doing?
From my personal collection. Y'all know about this, right?
Those joints don't just pop up on eBay every day. Just so you know.
Pop up. The minute it goes there, people like you and Phil taking them down.
I think here's my thing. This isn't a playbook. I don't want to play no games.
That's a big boy book.
Sure is.
I don't want to play no games. No, I've seen FUBU comments talking about throwing up a black man or whatever. So I don't know if you just want me to throw it up to be cute, or if you want me to throw it up and put a price on this joint.
Hold on. Why are you doing that? I'm literally looking at
go ahead.
Black man for $100 right now.
That book's a stack, man. Come on.
Yes, that
$700 right now.
So
and it's got ticks. Looks like
the thing. At the $1,000 mark. At the $1,000 mark, I'm gonna throw in my black man number one. But it gotta be by the time we're done with this broadcast tonight.
I need y'all to understand that on eBay. I'm looking at eBay right now.
That is a
now,
clean.
Larry,
put that back up. That's a clean looking copy too.
Larry, yeah, what you put that at grade wise?
I don't know. I'm not a grader at all. It's good.
That's what I think. Give me the book. I'll grade it.
Look, let me raise you. Let me raise you with it.
Oh shoot!
So you give me that one, and I'll give them this one.
Oh, this nigga.
A graded one.
Mine is graded, and what'll happen is they go to 1,000. They'll get a graded one, and you'll send me that one. We'll swap.
First and foremost, I need y'all to understand something. Hold on. I want to do something live for y'all. Look at this, right? Stay with me, because one thing about us, we don't just say certain things. When you hear Paul talk about
mine way nicer than that.
Exactly. When you like,
that one's got a crease on that one.
Look at the crease on this book, but look at the price on it. Very rare. Look at the. We don't even need to show you no more. Look at this right here. Phil's already looks better. That's number one. This grade, for those that don't do grading, this is what I do. I'm the CBC. This is my department. If I'm grading this book right here hold on. Look at the back. So it permeates through the back. So that's one. It got the tick 1, tick 2, tick 3. Boom, another tick. Right? We don't know how the staples look.
Crazy. We
don't know how I would grade this in real time. That's white to off-white pages. Oh, more. Right? Let's see the corners. Corners look. Oh no, corners are foxing. Corners are foxing.
Yep, they foxed.
Right here as well at the top. Let's look at this one right here. Give me this one. So that's not off-white. That's cream pages. So that's cream pages. So honestly, this is 1,200. Well, it don't matter what the grade is. I mean, what the price is. It matters what the book looks like. The book.
So that one's going for 12. We got a graded book going for y'all for a stack. So the graded version will be a stack.
Look at this. I'm happy you said that. Phil. Look at the graded version. The graded version. Look at the difference. Look at that. And that's a 3.5, and that looks way better.
Yeah, and I just checked the CGC joint, and all it says is it's got some spine ticks and it got creamed off-white. Is what
so
it is.
If that's spine ticks cream to off-white, that 1,200 that you saw there is a 2.0, 1.5. Compared to this 3.5. So this right here is way better.
$1,000, man. Y'all make y'all move. We're not staying on. We out of here at midnight. So $1,000.
Well, it's not even that. Don't forget. I need to. Phil, you forgot something.
What I forget?
Not only do they get that at $1,000, they get the 2 slabs from the chocolate factory. They get the book.
You throwing that in there too? Good.
I told you that whatever you do, we add it on to you. So they about to get a whole collection. Collection in black, baby.
Hey.
They about to get the whole collection right here, right now. Don't play games. Listen, another $1,000 right here, boys and girls. They're talking about saving for the Wednesday wrap up.
This is where collecting is serious, because this is where it's grown folks books. When we sit back there and say, listen, where else can you get these keys? These are legitimate keys. On top of the incentives, like it's not these are no-brainers at this particular point. Yes, some of these are expensive to a particular degree, but let's talk about the fact that this is next level collecting that we're doing today, y'all.
I need you, Phil.
Yes, sir.
Check this out. You talking about next level collecting? Not only are they gonna get that Black Man 3.5, they're gonna get 2 slabs, they're gonna get tons of books, but look at what you're getting at the reward tier by itself. Producer circle, Finding 52 digital ticket, you're gonna get the poster, the lobby card, the ash can, you're gonna get a piece of original art. I mean, you're gonna get the poster, you're gonna get the original art, you're gonna get your name in the end credits of the film, you're gonna get the case file, the shirt. You're gonna get another limited edition print, Finding 52 print. Finding 52 Fantastic Four print. COA. You're gonna get an invitation to the private live stream QA, and then just when you thought we done, associate producer credit.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Copy of Black Man. Come on, man.
Come on now. You don't. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know what? What time is it right now? It is 11:23. I'm gonna put 6 minutes on the clock because I'm not playing with y'all. The person that takes this, you have a free yellow label CGC with me.
God.
You ain't got to worry about shipping. And as a matter of fact, I'll even up the ante. You will. I've never done this before.
Okay.
Hold on. No. I've never done this before. Oracle said something the other day. I have never opened up my Rolodex to the public. Not only are you going to get all these goodies from the chocolate and whatever, and then you look at that, you are going to get one book of your choice, yellow labeled CGC on me. I am also going to open my Rolodex. And what I mean by Rolodex, perfect example. I have a bitter root number 2 example, and you say chocolate. I want this book. You are going to have the rare opportunity to say chocolate. Get Sanford to sign this for me, please, or Chuck Brown, or whoever. And 9 times out of 10, and then it will happen. Are you kidding me? What? I have never done that. I've never opened up my Rolodex for no one. Maybe Paul, maybe Phil. But outside of that, no. Hey, AI, the floor ain't clean. Get your ass up. AI, just making me look bad. Damn, son. But yeah. So now let's say you like, you know what? I want a book signed by Chuck Brown. I want a book signed by Johnny Desjardins. I want a book signed by Scott Snyder. So be it. Make it happen, Captain. You got 5 more minutes. I'm watching the clock. After that, I'm taking that away because that by itself.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah, and let's do that too, man. Let's put a time limit. Let's say we lost our mind with that one.
No. Listen, this is what happens when you listen. My boy Joe Illidge, he always says it. This is what happens, right? When it's Friday nights at the fight. This is what happens, right?
Joe Illidge impressions is so unnerving.
Like, this is what happens. Come on, man. Listen, everything nice comes with a price.
It does.
And you know what's funny? Like, you know what we're doing. We are working on trying to convince folks to
that
be
don't need convincing.
That, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like come on, man. Like look, the problem is to me, you know, we out here, you know, and the stuff that is being offered is nobody will do that for any type of campaign of any type.
For sure.
And the thing is that, like, you know, what we're hoping is that folks know that, you know, we're not begging, we're not, you know, we just asking you to be a part of history and then gifting you something as a part of it.
Right.
You winning twice. You're part of history and you're getting gifted something. So, you know, if you're on the fence and you don't really understand how it works or any of that, you know, message like what I try to I was telling Phil about this, man. We're trying to teach people how to even use Kickstarter. That's what I've been doing. Whatnot show for the last couple of weeks. Just, you know, this is how it works. Like, I mean, people just don't know what they don't know. So they may want to do it, but they might not know. If you don't know how to do it, DM me. I mean, we'll tell you we'll teach you how to do it, how to use it. You know, like, because I mean, you don't get charged until at the end of the campaign, and you know, you ain't getting charged tonight. Like, so, you know, if you know, and I mean, no, I'm not getting in nobody's pockets, but for some of y'all, Friday payday.
Well, you know what? You said something, Sun Tzu, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Somebody said, is there no layaway? Nigga, yes, there is. 4 easy payments of $250, baby. Yes, there is. 4 easy payments.
Say that. Pay it in installments. It says that. You know,
literally, so baby.
I got another piece at the 500 that we're dropping from Rico.
Wait a minute. So I need that up before I put that up. Remember this. I'm gonna give you back the floor, my boy. I want y'all to remember this. So we already have. What the heck? Why are you doing that? We already have this and this at 500, literally 250 each. And now Phil's about to up the ante. Phil, what you got?
I'm about to up the ante right now. I want you to go into the joint and right now. Some of you are familiar with Milestone's original 100 color process.
No,
we're dropping the original page to some original Milestone art from back.
Oh my god.
At the 500 part, we'll get this.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, that's not no add-on. That is 500 out the gate. So show all you can show it that's the full piece. And you remember they did that 100 color process where they would use mixed media markers, ink materials, etc. And that's how the original art was produced and finalized.
Oh my god.
Paul, you know what's killing me? I was just talking. Remember, I was telling literally a week ago when I got my Dennis Cowan, I was like, I had a chance to get a hardware #1. And all of those gosh darn covers for literally pennies on a dollar. Now that comes back to bite me in the ass. It wasn't this one. It was not this.
Don't ever tell me that story again. I'm still mad at it.
I didn't know. I'm being honest.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna say something. You're not gonna get this nowhere else.
No,
You're not gonna get that nowhere else.
no, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Boo-boo, put that black man on layaway. Hey.
Yeah, we can't do this is where we're at, man.
I'm just running through it so y'all could look, hold on, look. So Paul and Phil were talking about, I forgot the character's name. But once I say they're gonna know. And I was listening to it because I was watching my big brothers talk, and there was like, yeah, man, I didn't know, but on the original art, he had the note where he was like, make such and such black, and what the case may be. So he was supposed to be that
was Ramita, and that was for
yes,
in Spider-Man when they made
the Prowler.
No, it was Robbie
no,
Robertson.
it wasn't the Prowler.
They made Robbie Robertson was white at first.
Oh, the Robertson joint. Yeah.
So I'm listening to them, and I'm just like, yeah. And then Paul was like, hey, Phil, did you even know that was there? And he was like, nah, I didn't even know. And I'm just like, my brain goes, so with original art, you still have the opportunity to get gems, right? So I say that to say, look at what they have here, right? Stuff that you would never pay attention to. So look how detailed it was. Remember, we said about Stephanie Williams and Dwayne McDuffie, how he was a genius, and Cowan. Look at them. So you got System Check, OB computer system, online, right? Look at this. Inserts. Look,
this is before computers. You know,
yes.
This is before what do you call it? Procreate. This is before Procreate. They did everything by hand. Somebody went on a typewriter and typed out that part, then cut it with the scissors and taped it on there. Like, the letterer wrote that by hand on a piece of paper, and then they glued it onto that page.
Oh my God! You can see the glue work. You can see how it was superimposed.
Yeah, look. Let me check this out. So you see it. They zoom out a little bit.
The milestone coloring process was way ahead of its time.
Can you talk about that?
The 100 color process. You know, one of the most important parts of that coloring. Go back one slide.
I got you. This one.
All right. So when you're looking at the skin tone of milestone characters, because remember, prior to milestone, if you're a person of color,
he's gray.
You're black. You're one of two colors. You're brown number 5, or you're gray number 3. If you're in the silver age, you're gray number 3. If you get to the bronze age, they moved you on to brown number 5. Everybody was brown number 5. Milestone said, you know what? Black people are coming in a whole bunch of different shades and hues. They're the first company, let me repeat, the first comic book company to make black and brown people look like black and brown people in terms of the colors and hues of the skin. That was the importance of the 100 coloring process. Milestone did it first. And this is an original art page reflecting that coloring process. This is you can own this issue all day in as many 9.8s as you want.
Yep.
But having the original art, which demonstrates why that 9.8 is so important, is way more important.
It's bananas.
It's a one of one. It is a one of one. Once you have this, no one else has that in the world. Significant. Very significant.
This is part of Rico's collection.
God.
So we're trying. He's looking up the number.
That's out of this world.
Yeah. I mean, this is. I mean, and let me say this too. It's from hardware number 39. And for me, I just want to say, one, I want to thank everybody who has given and who's paid attention and shared. Listen, today's show is going to go down in history. There's not another show where you've seen this much Black artistic comic history being displayed and almost we're getting our Oprah moments on. This is one of them things y'all going to go back and watch this and say, damn, I should have scooped that. And that's fine. That is fine. But we gonna be back. We got till Sunday. We maybe come back sometime this week with another. We are coming back sometime this week with another one where we're gonna up the ante a little bit. But I will say this: just y'all taking out the time to watch, I really appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
It's I had a long day today, and this made my look. I came back, and this is all I've done. This is all I've done, and this is let me say this too. This is where I'm hoping all the other podcasts and shows is watching this, because this is what our community needs. This is what we need: unification. This film showing everybody working together to put this money into this particular project shows that we can make this happen, and it shows just what we can do within us and our community. This is important, y'all. We got to get this done, and we're having fun, man. We don't even have to give away these incentives. These are extra incentives on top of the incentives.
Yep.
For Sun Tzu and Chocolate and Rico and Kazra and those who are skipping over getting the incentives and gifting them to other people. I salute and I appreciate y'all, because that is something that you do not have to do. And I appreciate everybody's generosity in this process. I believe we're going to get this done. I think we're going to go over more abundantly, and I'm just, I'm ready, y'all. This is like I said, this is our joint, and we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. We got more black keys in on this screen today than people seen in some of these auctions.
Yep.
Let's keep it funky.
Yep.
Let's keep it real. So I'm just I'm thankful. So this is that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Chuck, you lost your
You're muted. You're muted.
No, he's not muted. He just
my mic died. My mic died.
He's back. Yeah,
I'm using my backup mic, but
that's cool. You cool.
I want to say something real quick. Well, obviously, but shout out to my boy Sun Tzu, who gave me an early gift, and we talk about this community, and I want to give my boy Sun Tzu his flowers. I know Chocolate and King it is, so we talk, we be boisterous, but y'all know about my health situation. Paul know about it, because he was literally, him and Rich was like, Chocolate, get your ass to the hospital now. And we're not gonna get into that. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all don't know, Chocolate's losing weight. We about to be Slim Chocolate. Watch this. Watch this.
Chocolate.
Listen, if you think my ego's hit, wait till it's just sit back. I'm just saying. But I digress. Sun Tzu had no idea. Nobody knew outside of the BCL and my people what was going on. When you in tune with God, things just fall into place. Sun Tzu randomly hit me up and was like, "Yo, Chocolate, I'm coming to your show. Bring the heat." And I'm like, "Nigga, I'm gonna bring the heat regardless. Don't tell me." He's like, "Bring the heat. Whatever happened." And then Sun Tzu has his own show, and he goes, "Chocolate, buy this spot." I'm like, okay. This Negro sends me in the mail. Literally, myself and Joe were looking at this the other day, because this is going to the framers. AI, what is wrong with you? You are not the griot that they be out here. You just doing your own thing. Mr. AI, man. Hold on. Check this out. This is the acetate. Nigga. Nigga. AI. It's showing the whole house. Stop moving. But look at it. This is the acetate of hardware. One of my favorite icon covers that they use to make the layers. So you have Paul talking about the 100 colors. This is how they use to get the placement of the covers. I said, "What the heck are you doing giving this to me?" He was like, No. It's going to a good home. Are you kidding me? So
that's how it works. That's how
family.
It's okay. So shout out to my boy Sun Tzu. Absolutely fire. But no, on top of that, I definitely want to say thank you to y'all. Thank you to y'all for joining, because I don't take it for granted.
I can't. We got Go ahead. I got one more that just popped up.
Listen. We here for you. So if
I got one more from Brother Otis.
Nigga. Wait, the Otis?
The Otis.
Just got real.
This is at the $1,000. This is at the $1,000 tier.
Wait a minute.
Actually, this was in the first collections in black. And I'm gonna let you open this up.
Wait,
$1,000. You got to get this before midnight because now this is no add-on. It's $1,000 straight tier.
Oh man.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna do this right. Because
with Otis.
The
the Lashley joint. Oh, damn.
Larry, leave me alone. I almost killed my one. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you.
The Ken Lashley.
You literally just broke Paul.
He broke Dwayne too. Broke Sun Tzu.
That's the Ken Lashley.
I gotta make this a full screen.
Original Black Panther.
And this
original Black Panther sketch by who?
Ken Lashley.
Paul, what is the significance of this character? Because I know you know.
This is the first Black Panther.
Is that a tail behind you?
It's either Bashenga or Mosey, depending on how.
It's Bashenga. It's Bashenga.
That Mosey thing is a whole problem. But yeah, Bashenga, man. It's the first Black Panther.
$1,000.
It's literally disgusting. I love the fact that he's only using literally 3 colors. Look at that.
And you see them black gloves on there.
Yes. Look at that.
These are real.
He's literally using purple, black, and what would you say, Paul? What was that? Like light gray? Is that like a light gray?
Yeah, gray.
The paper's gray.
No. I'm talking Paul. No, you can't see my mouse.
No. It's, on the shading, like on the cowl and tail is
right under the knife. Under the knife.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's like a little gray greenish.
So it's $1,000, and this is actually, y'all, this is a collection in black piece also because it was in the first collections in black. So this has extra meaning to it, y'all.
Now this, listen. Let me.
I drove to Buffalo to see this piece and to get this piece. Matter of fact, in collections in black, the scene where Otis is talking in his chair. This is when that's when I actually went up to grab this piece.
I want y'all to understand something, and this is absolutely factual. So we all know Absolute Batman. And you probably like, Chalk, what you talking about Absolute Batman right now? Stay with me. Scott Snyder has his VIP club, if you will. I'm a part of that VIP club. It's like a couple $100 and whatever case may be. Ken Lashley has had a VIP club for literally 7, maybe a decade plus. That's number one. Ken Lashley's VIP club. You, first and foremost, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's $3,000 to get in. I think it's limited to 30 individuals. That's it. And he locks it to 30 individuals per year. On top of that, in that VIP club, that is the only way you can get original art from him like this. Now, if you want to get a commission from Ken Lashley, he'll charge you $1,000, but he's not giving you nothing close like this. He'll charge you to $500-$700. He's not, because I have been to Ken Lashley. I've seen him at cons, and you see him, he's a gentle giant. And you're like, oh, how much commission? But he's doing a little, 9 strokes, whatever. The only way to get something like this is to join his Ken Lashley club, and he has a private dinner every year at San Diego and at New York Comic-Con for his club members. And there he was like, I know you like this. I know you like Black Panther. I know you like Wolverine. Here. That's the only way you can get original art from Ken Lashley. And now you have a chance to literally get it for $1,000 on top of all of the rewards that Phil's going to give you in the Kickstarter. Man.
That's crazy.
Come on.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And if that piece doesn't go, I'm gonna holler at Otis about getting that for myself.
You might as well go and take that off the screen, bro.
Man, I've always. I remember when he showed me that piece. I was like, "Oh man, this is crazy.
This is disgusting."
And like you said, and it's a piece, if I'm correct, that Lashley personally made for Brother Otis. You know, they have a really good relationship before.
The team that the VIP group.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
that,
gotta
I
be.
mean, this is where we at, y'all. So it's we had 1,000 for that particular piece, and we gonna get out here at 12. So up until
Phil, think about this. Phil Sun Tzu, it's 1,000 for that, plus the rewards, plus the 2 slabs, plus the book, plus the Akira, plus Shane sketchbook, plus the Legend Has It signed by Sanford Green. Nigga,
you're adding all that onto this?
Nigga, we're not playing games.
You
Like what was that movie where he was like, "You and Diamond out here playing games"? No, we are. Yes.
We need to say some of. We're gonna say some of those. That can't go on this one. Those are separate. That gotta be separate.
Now he's saving stuff. Now he's gonna say some stuff.
No, because because here's the thing. I feel like when we give y'all at $1,000 tiers, we gave multiple $1,000 tiers. You got to pick which one it is.
Yeah.
You're not getting $5,000 worth of stuff. That's
right.
Why not? Listen, why not? Get some more bang for your buck. We out here. Listen, we out here.
No, man, we got to throw some of that. We'll be back and we'll throw some more on there, but it won't be any less. But this right here is a separate piece for if you want to add like some extra books. But this is that.
Yeah, that's right. This is a $3,000 piece of art.
Yeah, man, it's $1,000 piece of art. Yeah, man, this is serious business, man. So
this is ridiculous.
You gotta be a part of Ken Lashley's thing, his VIP group. When he has his private dinners, you have to fly out to these dinners.
Well, you know what?
But
hold on, Chuck. But this is the thing, though. So we talk about collectors, right? So
yes, sir.
So one of the things that we, I'm praying to be blessed to be able to speak about this in general, kind of, because I feel like as a professional collector, access is just as important as exclusivity.
Yes, sir.
And if you don't have access to what Chocolate is saying is, no matter if you had the money to pay for it, you may not have the access to be in the room to get it. So all of that travel, all of that go, because it ain't like you seeing, some of these cats ain't at every con. They not at every, you don't have access to them. And so access to them and availability and original and you talking about like 4 and 5 one-of experiences when you purchasing stuff like this. So giving it away is ridiculous because we talk about it, but this is for real one of period. Like period. And if you're a Black Panther fan, this is ridiculous.
Think about this. I said earlier, to me, there ain't nobody who know more knowledge than Black Panther besides Phil and Paul. Paul and Phil said, no. It's probably Otis. So that already lets you know that Otis to them is on another level. When I'm looking at them, like they're the top of the food chain, right? Yeah. So for Otis to, let's say, come down the mountain like Moses and say, "Here, let me give you a gift." You have to
That's
also
ridiculous.
understand the importance of what's going on to move certain individuals like Paul. Respect. Paul is the CEO of the Black Comic Lords. He can join into any show that's happening on the channel because he's a gosh darn CEO. Any show, what you gonna tell him? No, you can hop on anybody's show. Yeah. Literally, y'all saw me live call him because I said, "No, it's about to get crazy." He said, "No, I'm gonna hop on." Respectfully, the man literally is going to San Diego. He got lawyer stuff to do. It is midnight. He went to work, did his daddy duty and his wife duty, but he's here. He had to support us, to support Phil, but because this means that much. Kazra, Rico, all of these dudes donating stuff. My boy, I spoke about Phil and Rob Markman and Guru literally being what I call bridge people, where they are the intersection of comics, hip hop, art, all of that, and then the above. Guru by himself reposted and he immediately was like, "That's how important this is." Phil didn't ask him to. I didn't ask him. He was just like, "Oh, okay, y'all need to understand that." And we spoke about this the other day privately. It's not about the quantity of the individuals; it's the quality of the individuals. Yeah. We've been on the rocking and rolling for literally three plus hours. We got 85 people in the room. We have 85 quality individuals in the room. We have movers and shakers. I need y'all to understand that. And I need y'all to also understand that the phone calls that Phil is getting, that these situations, the fact that Paul is here, that Sun Tzu is here, that lets you know how important this Kickstarter is. Not disrespecting nobody's Kickstarter. Go support the H. I did. Go support Sebastian. Sebastian is BCL adjacent. That's home team.
Yep. Right.
I'm saying Rise Acre. That's home team.
Yep.
We gotta support them. Rising time.
All of them.
But respect. This is finding your history. This is a little bit different. And the reason why I wanted to start this show with having Phil explain the history of why we are doing original art is to, and you see that reverberate with Kazra, with Otis, with Rico, and all of that. Them dropping 500, drop 500, not just because they got it and they ballers, no, because that's how important this is.
Yeah.
And then you add that this Black Panther on top of it. Come on now,
Chocolate. Let me add something. Let me add something to it because there's another angle for everybody that can hear me say this. There's another angle that you can work if your funds put you in a situation where your contribution is X, whatever X is. Understand that your company, all kind of folks are always looking to sow into something that moves the culture, and they don't always know exactly what to put that in. Sometimes it's backpack drive, sometimes whatever, but they always looking to diversify their donation portfolio. We still got time for y'all to reach out to them cats, to reach out to whatever, and have them contribute, donate, do whatever they got to do to be a part of it. And don't just think about it as only just you and your money. You got connections to other folks that are out there that can maybe, make some moves. So share it, share this video, share the post, go out there and spread out. I've been on Instagram for 3.5 weeks.
Crazy.
Y'all give me, I'm blasting videos out there left and right. I don't know how the thing works. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons, but I do realize the power of the reach of the web of people who know people.
Right.
So make sure you spread the news and spread the information, and sell it to them as this is not somebody just making a film. That's not what it is. This is history.
Facts.
This is a history, and this thing is a big deal. This is not a small deal. This is a big deal. And matter of fact, I'm gonna say one more little part of it. We're talking CON conspiracy, right? We're talking CON conspiracy. I believe you're going to discover a bigger story in the finding of these than what you thought that you were going to find in the story. Finding it is one thing, somebody having it in a collection, show it, but the story of why that whole point about where we see 51 and you see 53, but what is it about 52? That whole story, that's some stuff that's that's some very next level, deep dive. You're going to touch American history. You're going to touch, Black, you're going to touch civil rights history. You're going to be all up in these, things they're going to be way different than people imagine. So just people, if you hear me, spread it to your networks, talk to your folks. You got time. You got a little bit of time, not long, but you got a little bit of time to get it out to everybody.
So I do want to say this before we go. So I want to give Paul the floor, and then Phil close us out of here. To respect everyone. Before I give Paul the floor, because Paul and Phil will close us out. Once again, last call, as they say, last call for alcohol. Right here, $1,000. Ken Lashley. He and Paul's like, oh my gosh. Last call. You see what Otis just put right here. Big Phillies fan. He knows how much this piece means to me. This project means that much and more.
Come on,
gotta get this funded. That is how much this means. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, closing remarks number one. Thank you for joining. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Once again, Art of War Comics on Instagram, Sun Tzu on whatnot. Myself tomorrow with Greg Burnham, Sexual Chocolate on Instagram, Facebook, and whatnot. BCL, Black Comic Lords. Make sure you support. You follow. You join the Facebook group, and then of course, DJ Big Phil, Collections in Black. I mean, shout out to Shane as well. Got to give my boy Shane some love. And then because there's enough for everyone, go support Wiseacre. Go support Ace Blade. You know what I'm saying? Go support that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Absolutely. We appreciate every single one of y'all rocking and rolling. That being said, the CEO, Black Comic Lords, Paul, talk to the people.
Hello, man. This is I actually had a really bad day again. It seems like every time I do these lives, I'm having really bad days. It says a lot. Worked a 10-hour shift today. I'm tired. I really hadn't planned. I told the crew I wasn't. At the time this was starting, I was just leaving work.
Oh damn!
That's how long my day was. So I was not planning on coming on. I told them I wasn't planning on coming on, but you know, I got the call from Chocolate. I was like, I gotta pop in just to say hi, and I saw that you guys were giving away stuff to help support. I actually had pulled this to support it, but then the tier jumped to like $1,000. Like this now, I gotta tuck my chain back in. But you know, as you guys close out, you know, we have a little bit more time. I'm gonna throw in the very first Black Comic Lords variant from number 6 with the original Black Comic Lord members. You got Herschel, you got me, you got Rich, you got my man Mark, and that's all of us there. This is the very first variant cover that we ever did. There's only 250 copies of these in the world. So I'm gonna throw this into the pot for whoever donates to the tier you guys establish. This is an important thing, man. We're in the midst of, as I said before, in the midst of erasing our history as being a normal thing. Trying to track this down. I think Sun Tzu makes a good point, man. I think in the endeavor of trying to track down these pages, other things will be revealed. Sometimes it's not about the end goal, it's about the journey. I think the journey that Phil's going to go on here is going to be significant to him personally, and to the culture and the things that are revealed in that process. And he's going to document it all for us to see. That's important. That's meaningful. I wish I had the time and resources to join that trek with you, brother. Because you and I have talked about this for a while. So you know, if you can, please, even if you can't spend for the big dollars, anything that you can donate to make this thing come to fruition, I highly recommend each and every one of you do that. So that's it, man. That's all I got to say. I got to get some sleep.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
And then I've never said this before, but DJ Big Phil, take us home.
So I just want to say, you know, first and foremost, I'm grateful to be part of this community. I'm grateful to have just family in this particular space. You know, I do this thing because I love it, and it's the culture, and you know, this isn't for everybody, and you know, that's okay too, you know, but that's not why we do this. I want to say first and foremost that thank you to everybody that's tuned in, whether you watch for 5 minutes or the full 3-4 hours. Thanks to you that actually donated, and to those who wanted to donate. I know what it is sometimes to not be able to do something that I really want to do. If you can't donate and you want to donate, share with somebody. Sometimes sharing with somebody personally and not necessarily on the page will get you a little bit more traction. Everybody here knows somebody who's interested in this. I would just appreciate people just sharing. Like for us, it's just, let's just get the word out. We were able to raise a couple $1,000s in a couple hours, and we didn't even have like a blueprint on how we were going to do this. So the next time we come back, we're going to be a lot more organized, and we're going to get this done. The little kid in me, the 5-year-old kid who's to sneak into these boxes, you couldn't tell him that I would be doing these exhibits and curating things and having this original artwork and putting together Black Panther 60th anniversary things and working on these films. And it's, you never know where you never know where God's going to lead you and where the journey's going to take you. And I'm forever grateful. And like I say all the time, if not us, then who? We don't have to sit around and wait. I'm a master at my craft. I know exactly what I want to do. I sit back and I complain about how this character has been, in my eyes, sometimes misrepresented in different spaces. And so it's time for me just to I want to set the record straight. After this, I'm moving on to a Matt Baker piece.
Wait, what? You can't just say that towards the end. Wait,
yeah,
what?
That's next. But we're gonna deal with this, and once this pilot's done, we're gonna work on other episodes. Because like Paul alluded to, there's a whole journey. There's so much that this opens up a whole nother world, and I feel like it's a journey that we're all gonna be on together. It's not something like I'm doing this and I'm revealing. I'm like, no, like we're in this thing together, and I feel like this is our project. It's not my project, and I just want to say I appreciate everybody. Thank you, and we're gonna get this done. We have no choice. It is required of our community to get this done, because guess what? If I don't do it, I guarantee you, within 2 years, 3 years, somebody else is going to. Guarantee. I put everything on that. Trust me. Or they'll do it in a way where it's like, well, maybe we'll whatever. But shout out to Sun Tzu. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Sexual Chocolate. Shout out to Otis. Shout out to Kazra, comic art fans. Shout out to Expensive Paper. I don't want to miss anybody. Shout out to Sun Tzu. Shout out to everybody that was here today. Let's just keep it clear. Shout out to my man Rico, came in on the phone and did it.
Crazy.
And I'm not going to name anybody else, because if I name more people, then I'll accidentally forget individuals, and I don't want to do that and seem disrespectful. I just want to thank everybody that got me over the 8,000 hump. Got me over the 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. We got the 8,000, y'all. I appreciate y'all. So if we're gonna do another show, we're gonna let y'all know about that. And I think on another show, we're gonna knock it out the box. And I just want to say I appreciate it. I said it so many times. I love y'all. I'm tired too, man. I was on the water all day filming, came home, hugged my grandson, came down here, set up the camera, and went straight to work. I'm about to get in the bed. So thank you again. I love y'all. BCL versus everybody. So don't let me stop. Jesus Christ.
Hey.
No, that's facts actually, but yeah.
No, but we love everybody. Listen. This is for us. Love y'all. And we out.